uh, pwede rin bumaba yung standing ng iba. So, abangan natin.
That's right. Pag-uusapan natin yan mamaya. Benilde right now at 7-2. Those two losses are, well, their first ones in a while here in the NCAA because they've been sweeping the competition in the past few years. Okay. Ngayon, tutungo muna tayo sa quick break natin dito. And after that, on the other side, we'll talk about the first round matchup of these teams and of course, the lineups of the Lady Red Spikers and the Lady Knights. Huwag kayong alis, magbabalik kami dito sa NCAA Season 100.
Marami sa mga student athletes ng NCAA ang tumutuloy sa mga professional basketball leagues at may mga piling atleta rin na nagiging basketball legends. Ilan sa mga past and future basketball legends ng NCAA ay sina Kaloy Loizaga, Laura Mumar at Freddie Webb na sinundan nila Atoy Ko, Philip Cesar, Vergel Meneses,
Alvin Patrimonio at
Samboy Lim. Isama nyo na rin sina Romel Aducul, Rodi Santos, Willie Miller, hanggang sa panahon ni na Ron J. Buenafe, Sunday Salvacion, Scotty Thompson, Calvin Abueva, Gio Halalon, CJ Perez, Ray Nambatak at Robert Bolek. Kahit anong henerasyon, hindi mawawala ng pambato ang NCAA. Yan ang NCAA sa siglo 1.
Hello mga kapuso, this is Glycel Galpo at ngayong araw ay nandito tayo sa Jose Rizal University sa Mandaluyong to witness their pep rally as a show of support for the JRU Bombers. Kaya naman tara at samahan niyo ako.
Lahat maganda yung presentasyon ng mga bawat atleta, no? Pero ang pinaka-paborito ko is how we brought joy to the JRU community. We are united and for sure, we will all support the athletes of Jose Rizal University here in Season 100.
We're back to our coverage, still inside the Filoil Ecoil Center. Start of the second round here in our women's volleyball competition. Martin Javier alongside Ms. Melissa Gohing Nasino here in the broadcast. And now we are actually doing the protocols here on the court. This is a match between Letran and San Beda. Ngayon naman, pag-uusapan natin yung kanilang unang pagkikita dito sa ating competition. And this one, Mel, as they get introduced here on the court, ito yung una nilang pagkikita. It ended in 4 sets in favor of Letran, who is looking really good. They're retooled, they're reinforced. This is almost the same team that went to the finals last season. Now, they have reinforcements. They have more firepower.
Yeah, and iba talaga yung confidence nila ngayon upon entering this season. And as you can see, nakakuha ng isang set ang San Sebastian Lady Red Spikers, but Letran dominated in the spike and serve department. And speaking of serve department, grabe yung average nila, 6.8 aces per match. And grabe yung Letran rookie na si Vanessa Sari, grabe, 21 points in a match. While Jodiel Netura added 17 markers. So, makita natin na grabe din yung bagong rookie nila. So, I'm looking forward for the second round and what she can do to help the Letran Lady Knights.
That's right. Malakas na nga last year yung Letran.
Yes.
Mas lumakas pa sila with the addition of the player you mentioned.
Yes.
That's Vanessa or Vane Sari, who is actually the leading scorer right now in the competition. 153 points. And the top 2 scorers right now in terms of points total is or are just coming from one team. The
Yes,
Letran Lady Knights.
and that's really promising na rookie ka and you're leading the team in terms of points. That's very rare also as a rookie. So parang may kita mo na rookie siya and leader na rin siya in one.
Yeah. Ang huli yata nating kita noon Of course, Angel Habacon did that.
Yes.
Kat Santos did that. So, you know, we're looking at a special player here in Vanessa Sari. After her, Judel Nitura, business as usual here. For San Beda, they did not have Angel Habacon in this game. But I'm seeing her. She is in uniform right now. She is warming up. So, San Beda is hoping. They're looking lost right now, but they're hoping that when they get their star back, they can also get their groove on. All right. So, yan po. Yung pinanggalingan ng magkabilang panig natin. First round competition. Obviously, this is gonna be a different game in the second round. Ito yung sinasabi natin, Mel. This is a longer tournament. And now, we have different elements. We have the cameras. We have the bright lights. And there's a little bit more pressure when you're performing in front of an extended audience.
And iba talaga yung pressure din coming into the second round. Ito talaga yung do or die. You need to, you know, get to the top spot right now.
Marami na tayong nakita na slow start sa season, bumawi sa second round. Fast start, hindi na ipagpatuloy sa second round. Pero marami rin tayong nakita na mas gumaling pa, malakas na, mas gumaling pa at mas nahit pa yung peak nila dito sa ating tournament. Okay, so let's now go to a quick gap, a quick break. On the other side, pag-usapan natin yung mga lineup ng magkabilang panig natin. Magbabalik po kami.
Kilalang-kilala ngayon si Carlos Yulo sa kanyang double gold sa Paris. Pero alam nyo ba na mayroon nang naunang Carlos na naglaro sa Olympics na tubong NCAA? Siya'y walang iba kundi si Carlos Caloy Zaga na nagpa-champion sa San Beda Red Lions ng 3 beses noong 1950s. Lumahok si Loizaga ng 2 beses sa Olympics, pati na rin sa Asian Games, FIBA Asia at FIBA World Championships kung saan nagkamit siya ng maraming gintong medalya. Sa taong 2023, naluklok siya sa FIBA Hall of Fame. Talagang deserve ni Caloy Zaga ang kanyang moniker na The Big Difference. Yan ang NCAA sa siglo 1.
Hello mga ka-NCAA, this is Glycel Galpo at ngayong araw ay nandito tayo sa Colegio de San Juan de Letran sa Intramuros, Manila para saksihan ang kanilang pep rally para sa nalalapit na NCAA Season 100. Kaya naman tara at samahan nyo akong makigulo sa mga letranista.
Sobrang saya kasi imagine this is centennial season and lahat ng letranista for sure nandiyan yung support na and sobrang saya lang talaga.
Tapos parang kinakabahan kasi parang sigurong pinaghahandaan po namin yung season 100 po kasi parang marami pong expectation mga tao lalo na yung sa previous na season namin na finals game po kami. So parang sinisikapan po namin na makaabot ulit doon po.
Ikaw naman, Lara, ano naman ang paborito mong parte ng pep rally natin ngayong araw?
Siguro yung pag-bless po sa amin lahat ng mga athletes and importante po yun sa before game.
Sobrang saya po kasi po nabigyan na naman po ang opportunity na makalaro dito sa NCAA Season 100 po. Sobrang thankful kasi dito ako sa last year ko, kumbaga nakapaglaro pa ako lalo tong Season 100. Unong siglo, di lang sa NCAA pati sa letra memorable to.
We are still doing pre-game discussions right here in the first game of the second round in our women's volleyball tournament. This is still Martin Ofia alongside Mel Gohing Nasino. And now, as promised, you know, we'll talk about the lineups of both teams here. And we thank you for joining us this morning, waking up early, catching the opening ceremony. Pero ang unang maglalaban po, Letran at San Beda. Pag-usapan muna natin itong Letran Lady Knights, of course, putting together a very impressive season in season 99. Look at, you know, what they did. 7-2, number 2 in the elimination round, and they went to the finals. Mel, this is, kumbaga, magandang foundation para sa programa ni Coach Oliver Almadro.
And ang ganda ng pinagdaanan nila. They went through the step ladder and it's the first time na head coach nila si Coach Oliver. So the team really adjusted well with the new coaching system. And usually kasi pag ganun, pag bagong coach, grabe yung adjustment, long adjustment yan. But nakaka-proud yung mga girls din na nakikita mo talaga na their chemistry sa court para ma-reach nila yung finals last year.
That's right. Sinisimulan nila yung kanilang success sa beach volleyball tournament.
Yeah.
Now it's translating here in our indoor competition. This young lady is having a great season so far. This is Judel Netura, 150 points so far in the first 9 games for her. #2 scorer in the season, right behind her fellow Lady Knight na si, pinag-usapan natin kanina, si Sari or Vanessa Sari, who is a promising rookie from Naga dito sa Letran.
And even last year, pag si Judel Natura talaga, siya yung parang nagsa-stop ng rally, yung para mabalik yung momentum sa kanila. So, she's the type of spiker for the team.
At para dito naman, para din dito sa Letran, they still have Gia Makilang. They still have, of course, Judel Netura, their team captain, Lara May Silva, as we see Coach Oliver Almado. This is Gia Makilang in some of the games in the tournament so far. She actually came off the bench. So may kanyang luxury ngayon si Coach O.
Siya yung tinatawag natin na magic bunot. Kapag siya yung binubunot, talagang nagde-deliver siya when she goes inside the court.
Wow. You know, that's their main gunner last year. Now comes off the bench, contributes significant minutes on the court for Letran. Of course, they still have their center, itong si Natalie Estrelier, alongside the other veterans of this team. That's the Letran Lady Knights. They're looking good. They're poised. Well, at least right now, from the way it's looking so far for them, they're poised to end the elimination round on a strong note, and they're hoping to get another finals appearance here. More from Letran's side. Let's hear it from our courtside reporter. Nandito si Flo Del Agua. Flo?
Mabuhay mga kapuso at mabuhay din sa inyo. Martin and Mel, glad to be working with you in this opening game. Speaking of the Letran Knights, tama ka Martin, they are finishing that round 1 with a strong note at hindi kayo makakapaniwala because Coach Oliver Almado, their head coach, told me earlier na hindi daw sila nakukontento sa round 1 performance nila. In fact, he told me na hindi nga achievement na top 1 sila, and coming into this match is all about sustaining that rhythm and that energy to hopefully sweep these eliminations, which they failed to do in round 1. So hopefully makita natin ang energy or high level energy na yan mula sa Letran Lady Knights. More of that later, pero sa ngayon, balik muna sa inyo.
Well, that is the expectation right now from Letran. Maraming salamat. Yan ang ating courtside reporter delivering her first volleyball report here in the NCAA. That's Flo Del Agua. Now, we'll head to another break here on the other side. San Beda naman po ang ating pag-uusapan.
Ang unang pumapasok sa isipan pag NCAA ang napag-uusapan ay basketball. Pero kahit sa ibang larangan ng palakasan, lalaban pa rin ang NCAA. Tignan nyo ang tubong mapuwa na si chess grandmaster Eugene Torre na isa ng Hall of Famer. Ang taga-College of St. Benilde na season 92 men's volleyball champion at MVP na si John Vic de Guzman na nakapagkamit ng silver medal sa SEA Games. Ang kaeskwela niya na si Agatha Wong na naka5 gold medals rin sa SEA Games sa Wushu. At syempre, ang isa pang taga-Benilde na nakapagbigay sa Pilipinas ng unang Olympic gold medal, ang weightlifter na si Heidelin Diaz. Yan ang NCAA sa siglo I.
What is up mga ka-NCAA? My name is Christine San Agustin and today we are here at the San Sebastian College Recoletos to witness their pep rally for this season. Kakamustahin po natin ang kanilang mga atleta kung paano nga ba sila naghanda para sa NCAA Season 100. Kaya tara, samahan niyo po ako.
We've been preparing for this season, knowing that this is a special season, Season 100. And I think everybody, the athletes, the coaches, want to be part of this significant event.
Marami rin po kaming rookie ngayon na dumating at sana po matulungan po nila kami na maiangat yung team ngayong season.
Hi guys, let's support SSDR MBT this coming season. Thank you.
Sa mga fans po na San Sebastian College, mga alumni po, sana po itong darating na season namin, supportahan niyo po kami.
Di namin pinapangako kundi gagawin namin yung best namin para sa season na to. Di namin kayo papaya.
Marami kayong dapat abangan dahil this season ay mas pinalakas ang players mo ng Baste.
Go Baste! Go Baste!
Welcome back to the coverage. You're still watching NCAA Season 100 women's volleyball right here on Heart of Asia, everywhere online via NCAA Philippines and GMA Sports PH. And as promised, pagkatapos natin pag-usapan last year's finalists, the Letran Lady Knights, let's go to the other side. Arch rivals, of course, San Beda versus Letran. Let's go to the Lady Red Spikers. This hasn't been the ideal season so far for San Beda. 0-9 right now, and they actually started with Coach Ed Baroga at the helm. Stepped down, they have now interim head coach Joshua Noda, led by a returning NCAA player and also their team captain, a bona fide scorer in Rayan Cañete.
Yeah, they had a slow start during the season 99. They played 7, pero now they're placed sa last. So we are looking forward na makalaro ulit si Angel Habacon. Maybe it's a different game or a different round for them pag naglaro na rin siya as one of the seniors in their team. And I'm also looking forward for the former SSC Ladies Tag Rayan Cañete, who is having her debut now as a San Beda Lady Red Spiker. And not just that, team captain din siya, taking over from Maxine Tayag. And this is also her comeback from an injury. Kaya looking forward to see her back for more actions during the second round.
Precisely. On your screens, this is former Lady Stag, Rayan Cañete. We remember her from a couple of seasons ago. Siya yung katandem nito ni Kat Santos pagdating sa scoring for the Lady Stags. Now she will be with the San Beda Lady Red Spikers, ready to contribute. And Angel Habacon, as we mentioned, she is in uniform. Right there. Dumaan siya doon. When I asked her kanina, straight from the source, tinanong natin habang nag-warm up, maglalaro ka ba? Tumuturo lang siya. So we hope to see her back on the court because it will definitely change the game for San Beda.
Yes. And iba na yung magiging game nila because you have a powerful outside spiker and an opposite spiker. So just imagine you have the season 99 Rookie of the Year and first best outside spiker Angel Habacon, and you also have the former best opposite spiker na si Rayan Cañete sa front line. So it will really change their game.
This is the most explosive scorer in the league when she is 100%. Kahit nga siguro 60%, di ba? Angel Habacon last season showed us spectacular performances, so we hope to see her back on the court today in this game against Letran. And again, more from the players and the coaches of the Lady Red Spikers. Let's hear it again from Flo Del Agua.
Thanks again, Martin and Melissa. Alam nyo, pagpasok ko pa lang ng dugout ng San Beda Lady Red Spikers, ang mga salita na bumungad sa akin ay change the narrative. Yan nga ang naging instruction ng kanilang head coach na si Coach Joshua Noda in terms of flipping kung anong naging tadhana nila back in round 1. At dahil curious kayo, Martin, yes, I will confirm that Angel Habacon will be playing today. At ika ni Coach Josh, isa to sa mga moral booster talaga ng San Beda, and hopefully declare nila ang kanilang pagpasok na dito sa round 2 as a brand new team who is stronger and bolder to face against the Letran Lady Knights. More of those stories later ulit, but in the meantime, mabalik muna sa inyo.
Thank you so much, Flo, bringing us great news, especially for the Bedans watching right now. Angel Habacon will be back in action today for the red and white. And don't underestimate this team. We remember how they finished. It was 3-6. In season 99, but they actually had a strong finish to that competition, even playing close games against top-tier teams.
Yes, yun yung maganda kapag may second round robin format ka. So for the first round, it's a bit of a warm-up for all of the teams. Tapos you also have a little break before the second round, and meron talaga ibang team na biglang magugulat ka na lang. So, tingnan natin kung gugulatin ba tayo ng San Beda Lady Red Spikers sa game nila today.
Okay, so they continue with their warm-up here. When we return, we'll check out what happened in the opening ceremony of our indoor volleyball tournament.
Alam nyo ba na meron ding kapuso stars ang nag-aral sa NCAA schools? Ilan sa mga ito ay sina Yasser Marta na naging team B ng San Sebastian bago lumipat sa LPU. Si Anthony Rosaldo naman ay galing sa Arellano at si Rocco Nasino na naging Mr. Mapua pa. Mga Perpetualites naman sina Kailin Alcantara at Shaira Diaz, habang tubong St. Benilde sina El Villanueva at David Licauco. Proud Bedans naman sina Sofia Ceneron, Christopher Martin at Andre Paras. At syempre, ang kapuso primetime king na si Dingdong Dantes ay galing San Beda at naging miyembro pa nga ng cheering squad nito. Yan ang NCAA sa siglo 1. Alam nyo ba na meron ding kapuso stars ang nag-aral sa NCAA schools? Ilan sa mga ito ay sina Yasser Marta na naging team B ng San Sebastian bago lumipat sa LPU. Si Anthony Rosaldo naman ay galing sa Arellano at si Rocco Nasino na naging Mr. Mapua pa. Mga Perpetualites naman sina Kailin Alcantara at Shaira Diaz, habang
Okay, balik tayo sa loob ng Philoil Eco-Oil Center, still in San Juan City. And this is our first game for the second round in women's volleyball dito sa NCAA Season 100. So right now, as promised, we'll give you the highlights of our opening ceremony happening or just happened moments ago. Ito po yung mga players namin. It's great to see them back on the court, ready for more dito sa Season 100. Ayan po sila, Emilio Aguinaldo College. We were joined by teams from the women's side, men's side. Meron din tayong players mula sa ating volleyball fiesta. Yan po yung LPU Lady Pirates. May mga players tayo from high school. Nandyan din sila, both in men's and women's division. San Sebastian putting together an impressive campaign as well so far. They're 5-4. Perpetual, how about a team that's really determined to bounce back here? Perpetual also 7-2. Arellano back to their winning ways at 6-3. And here they are, ready for more and getting ready for a tougher battle dito sa second round. That's always the case in any competition dahil mas mararamdaman mo na dito sa tournament na to yung sense of urgency and of course that will and the determination to win. That's Father Vic Calvo. He led us in the prayer. Of course, we were also joined by the NCAA Management Committee supporting their respective teams. Sir Paul Supan right there from JRU. Sir Oli Amoroso, SVP and head of GMA Integrated News Regional TV and Synergy, was also present. And our guest of honor earlier, Sec Gen ng Asian Volleyball Confederation, Sir Donaldo Caringal. With the rest of the ManCom here, Sir Herc, Sir Father Virgil, and Sir Frank Busi Jr. It was Sir Donaldo who gave and delivered the inspirational message para po sa ating mga manlalaro dito. And he was handed with a token of appreciation in the form of a jacket, an NCAA Season 100 Arellano jacket. And we were serenaded by Miss Hannah Presillas. She sang the theme song of our season. So Hannah, of course, is also from Sparkle, and she's called the Kapuso OST Princess, Miss Hannah Presillas. Ayan, of course, nakisaya, nakijamming, nakiparty sa atin yung mga players dito bago sila magseryoso sa court. Ayan, different players joining us from the women's side. The kids from the juniors division projecting in front of the camera, of course. You don't know, this might be an audition for you. Diba? For Sparkle. Yung mga gusto mag-PBB. Baka dito sila ma-discover. Diba? Kailangan nagpo-project. Kita mo siya. Kita mo siya.
And if you follow the NCAA Facebook page, ang gagaling nila sumayaw yung ibang players, ha? Yung mga TikTok dances nila.
Oo. Alam mo, dapat nilagay pala natin yung camera kay Mel, no?
Bakit ako?
Sparkle artist din to eh.
Baka ma-discover na tayo dito.
Oo nga eh. Oo nga. Ayan o, kita mo. Alam ni Hannah yung audience niya kanina. This is Alona Cagicla, team captain of Arellano, leading the Oath of Sportsmanship, and Sir Herc Calianta, our chairman of the NCAA Season 100 ManCom, leading the opening ceremony. Okay mga kapuso, after our long wait here, it's finally back to get into the action. San Beda versus Letran. In a little bit, I turn over to our Coliseum announcer for the introduction of the players.
Is Mr. Antonio Espartero. Second referee, Mr. Pretzel De Lara. And here are the starters. First, for the Letran Lady Knights, beginning with jersey number 1, Judiel Nitura. Wearing jersey number 3, Royce De La Cruz. At number 4, Marjorie Napal. At number 10, Natalie Estrelier. Number 15, Vanessa Sari. And number 25, Gia Makilang. Team captain and starting libero, number 19, Lara May Silva. Head coach, Mr. Oliver Almadro. And going now to the San Beda Lady Red Spikers. Beginning with the team captain, number 6, Regan Cañete. Wearing jersey number 1, Angel May Habacon. At number 9, Janet Bachar. Number 15, Patricia Grace Hiponia. At number 16, Erin Navarro. Number 20, Claire Dairit. Starting libero, number 13, Angel Joy Campos. Leading the Lady Red Spikers is Mr. Joshua Noda.
All right, time to meet the starters for both teams. Nitura, De La Cruz, Sari, Makilang, Napal, and Estrelier. In the starting unit for the Letran Lady Knights. And at the libero position, we have Lara May Silva, also their team captain, leading the floor defense of last year's finalist, the Letran Lady Knights. On the other side, for the Lady Red Spikers, Pachar, Erin Navarro, Rian Cañete, Dairit, Patricia Hipona, and the return of Angel Habacon for San Beda. Looking forward to this matchup. San Beda is going full force against the Lady Knights today in a rivalry matchup to begin the second round. Heading to set number 1, Martin Javier. With Melissa point, Rayan Cañete, hindi na nagpatumpik-tumpik, scoring right away for San Beda.
This is a great start for San Beda. Makita mo na sobrang taas ng energy nila and they really want to change the duration of the second round.
Cañete was supposed to be part of San Beda's lineup in season 99 but sustained a hand injury weeks before the season started. So ganyan po yung nangyari sa kanya. Meantime, Gia Makilang retaliating for Letran, a promising young player. We saw her last year taking home MVP honors in the beach volleyball competition. An impressive rookie season as well for Gia. Hiponia. Oh, denied. That is De La Cruz anticipating it well.
Good read there by De La Cruz.
And, okay, let's go first to the Lady Red Spikers here, Mel. Obviously, this is a bigger task for them. They're 0-9 right now. They're facing a good team. What do they need to establish here in set number 1 para manalo sila against Letran?
Knowing na sobrang okay sa spiking and service department yung Lady Knights, kailangan talaga tibayan yung receive nila kasi pag walang first ball, wala ka ring offense. So yun yung kailangan nila gawin ngayon is to have a good service receive.
Yan ang pinaghandaan nitong San Beda, panigurado. Of course, recognizing one of the biggest strengths of the Lady Knights, mabigat kumarga sa serve. Itong Letran, of course, they get free points out of that as well through their aces.
Kasi pag service, easy point yan eh. So kailangan mo talaga tibayan din. And yun ang minsan, pag good service, yun yung nagpapataas ng momentum ng isang team.
That's right. Sari overcooking it. So San Beda pulls even here in the first set.
And grabe yung average nila ng service aces per match, 6.8, and that's really high.
Yep, that is a lot. 6.5 aces per match. Oh, De La Cruz
A bit of miscommunication na, medyo mababa ang set.
Mababa na, tapos medyo nakaabante na dun si Royce.
Yes, and that's really risky kasi pag na ganyang play ka, and nasa likod yung setter. So, it's all about the chemistry na yon kasi hindi mo nakita yung setter eh.
One of the top middle blockers of season 99, itong si Eri Navarro. Too strong on the serve. So that's an error on the side of San Beda. Coach Oliver Almagro.
Looks like the Lady Red Spikers, nagagamble din sila sa strong serves ngayon. Pero yun nga lang, yun kapag nag-gamble ka ng strong serves, minsan lalabas talaga yung bola.
May risk din doon.
Yes.
Bachar, Napal, going to Netura. Popped up. Hiponya going to Habakon. Drop shot will not work. What a save by Sari. Ito na ulit ang San Beda. Back set this time for Bachar on the donut hole. Bachar able to put it through.
A little bit of help dyan sa blocker. Good set. And look at that. It's pretty challenging to yung mga ganyang klaseng bola kasi more of miscommunication sa katabi mo, sino kukuha, and that's just what happened right now.
Pag na-daplisan na nung front line, hindi mo minsan mape-predict yung trajectory ng bola. Oh! Hiponya!
Wow!
With a rejection. Oh! But this time, Sari will not be denied.
What a block there by Hiponya. Going Sari. Look at her height compared to Hiponya.
The initial block was impressive, but Sari stayed with it. 5 apiece here in the first set. Habakon taking off. So far, and check nitong Letran, si Angel. Sari again.
Look at the
She
front.
scores again.
Look at the frontliners of Letran. Grabe, ang tatanggal. Sari.
How about Vanessa Sari? #1 scorer of the season so far. 153 points across 9 games.
And a rookie.
Yeah. First-year player. Oh! This time, she will be denied by Dairit.
Ang bawi niya ni Dairit.
Si Dairit, I'm looking at her right now. She's right in front of us.
Look at her height.
6'1", 6'2".
Yeah, good advantage also from the side of the Lady Red Spikers now. Kasi may matangkad sila na blockers. And yun talaga yung kailangan nila ngayon against the top scorers of the league.
She's gonna be the main backup of Eri Navarro. But Sari is in her scoring ways. Here in the opening salvo, Letran is first to our technical timeout. We'll be back for more here in the NCAA.
Kung sa Season 99 ay may new heroes of the game, nitong unang siglo ay meron ding OG heroes ang NCAA. Hindi lang kasi mga sports legends at mga sikat na celebrities ang naging bunga ng NCAA schools, kundi pati na rin ang mga pambansang bayani ng Pilipinas at dating presidente. Produkto ng Kolehiyo de San Juan de Letran ang mga revolusyonaryong sina Apolinario Mabini at Emilio Jacinto. Ganun din ang mga dating presidenteng sina Manuel Quezon, Sergio Osmeña at Jose P. Laurel. Si Ramon Magsaysay naman ay produkto ng JRU. Si Fidel V. Ramos na nakapag-high school sa Mapua at si Rodrigo Duterte na nag-aral sa LPU at San Beda Law School. Yan ang NCAA sa siglo I.
What is up mga ka-NCAA? Ako po si Christine San Agustin. Samahan po ninyo ako dito sa Mapua University.
Tayo nitong San Beda.
Yeah, she's really a scoring machine from the side of the Lady Knights.
So 8-5. The biggest lead so far for Letran. And after the technical timeout, ang lamig ng konti itong si Judel Netura. So a ball goes back to San Beda with a freebie of a point.
But that was a good target though. Kung pumasok yun, ace yun.
Yeah. Angel Habakon. This is her jump serve.
Wow, what a
Masyado
powerful. Oo nga. Ang ganda ng spin.
you know, the fact that she went for the jump serve kind of tells us where he is right now in her recovery process.
Yeah.
Diba?
And for her to do that kind of serve for her comeback from a knee injury, and another jump serve.
Teka lang. Si Sari naman
Oo
daw.
nga.
Backline hit.
Great
Silva with a
save
save, yeah. They send it over. Hiponya. Habakon from the back. Silva pops it up again. Gia gives up the free ball. This is a chance for the red and white. Rayan Cañete down the middle.
What a great play there. Hindi nabasa ni Napal yung play na yon. Nahuli siya. Look at that. A hole in the middle of two blockers. What a great play there.
And this is the Rayan Cañete that we know. You know, an explosive scorer when she was with San Sebastian. Tandem nila doon ni Kat Santos.
Yeah.
Yan yung kailangan i-utilize dito ng Lady Red Spikers. Makilang off the hands of the blockers. Gia Makilang. Now, I feel like
what a
as we
read
see the
there.
save, yeah.
Yeah.
The dolphin dive from Habakon, but that opened up this hit from Gia Makilang. Hiponya. Cañete on the other side, not gonna work. Gia tries again, and she scores again.
And she knows kung saan niya itatarget yung bola. Kanina pa niya tinatarget yung down the line.
The sophomore from Bohol.
Look at that. Tinatarget talaga yung down the line.
Yeah. Parang doon nagkukulang itong San Beda. In the meantime, let's go to this timeout, Coach. Pakinggan natin siya.
Huwag tayo masyadong manggigil. Minamadali na naman natin. Diba? Tamang-tamang posisyon lang sa depensa. Sundin lang yung sistema. Ganun lang muna. Wala munang magmamadali. Let's go. Basta yan. Para hindi lumayo.
Wala munang magmamadali. Yan ang sinabi sa timeout nito ni interim head coach Joshua Moda.
Yeah, they started the set strong.
Yeah.
Yun nga lang kung paano mo ma-maintain yung ganon. So it's either na sobrang magmamadali ka or you will be able to control the game. And yun yung gusto ni Coach Joshua.
Pag nagmamadali ka kasi, hindi mo nilalaro yung pinractice ninyo.
Yeah.
Nawawala ka dun sa sistema ninyo. Makilang rises here. That's gonna be an error on Letran. So, that's a great sign of the timeout mula dito sa Lady Red Spikers. This is Hiponya, the setter now. Grace Hiponya. Sharp serve. Easy pop-up. Running hit from De La Cruz. And that's off the block. So Royce De La Cruz is on the board.
Great running hit there. Ganun yung maganda sa running eh. Pwede mo ipa-check out na lang. Pag nakikita mo na sobrang sarado talaga yung blockings dun sa net.
Kasi challenge yan dun sa mga blockers. Mas mahirap, kumbaga, i-direksyon yung mga ganong moving hits. Hiponya, underhand set, will go across. Back set this time. Oh, Judel Netura putting it down.
Let's talk about Estelier's sets though. Grabe hinahabol. Front, back. Grabe yung variation niya ng sets niya. Kaya din naghahabol yung blockers. Nakita mo talaga medyo nagagasp na yung blockers ng Lady Red Spiker.
That's Natalie Estrelier, of course, has steadily improved her game here in the NCAA. Started off her career as a hitter. Kaya scoring setter siya. But now as the primary playmaker of Letran, and she sets up Netura again.
Netura with her classic down-the-line hits, targeting the corner, pockets all the time. Grabe.
Isa sa mga top opposite players natin in the league. Might be the best opposite that we have in the NCAA. Pachar, lefty, swings away. Much needed point for the Lady Red Spikers.
Great stop there by Bakar.
Yeah, that's off the double block. Cañete. Oh, that's
wow,
on the line.
What an ace.
Hitting the line on the side, not even at the back. Look at this. Down the line.
On the
down
dot. Grabe. At akala nila out.
Oh, teka.
Are they contesting it? Yes.
So, second round may challenge tayo. So, tingnan natin. Hindi. Puntos. Para dito kay Ryan Cañete.
And they needed that point.
Yeah. So, 2 straight for San Beda. Dahil kumakawala na itong Letran sa set number 1. Ryan Cañete continues to serve another sharp hit. And it's back-to-back aces for Cañete.
Another service ace for Ryan Cañete.
This is the caliber that she offers for the San Beda team. 2 straight from the service area.
Ang ganda na ng target niya. For a libero, ang hirap i-receive yung ganun. Lalo na medyo mataas siya at sobrang tulis ng serve.
Even Lara May Silva, nahirapan dun sa mga serve niya. Pero error siya dun sa pangatlong attempt. 15-11. It is Gia Makilang starting the rally. Hiponya goes to Navarro. Push shot doesn't work. Sari too strong. So attack error on Vanessa Sari.
A little bit of offset doon pero tinry niya pa rin i-target yung dulo but too much power from her.
Kari Navarro proceeds to the line. Back to serve. San Beda trying to chip away here. That's gonna go out.
You know what I just noticed? Tina-target nila yung corner na yun.
Parang yun yung na-spot nila na weakness sa defense pattern ng Letran. Meantime, second technical timeout. It is Letran ahead by 4.
Nabuo ang samahan ng NCAA at GMA noong 2020 sa kasagsagan ng COVID-19 pandemic kung kailan pinagbawal lahat ng face-to-face events. Ngunit kung ang ibang mga liga ay nagkansela ng kanilang mga season, itinuloy pa rin ang NCAA Season 96 Rise Up Stronger. Online, ginawa ang halos lahat ng mga sports events kasama na ang opening ceremony. Nagkaroon din ng virtual chess at taekwondo tournament at live basketball at volleyball skills challenge na alinsunod pa rin sa mga health protocols. Yan ang NCAA.
Sa Letran Lady Knights, this young woman's story this season should be an important reminder to all of the athletes watching out there. Martin and Mel, imagine, Angel told me word per word, kung hindi pa ako na-injure, hindi ko malalaman ang salitang pahinga. She suffered a full MCL tear on her right knee and recovered just in time for this opening match. Gayunpaman, hindi daw nabawasan ang determinasyon ni Angel at sakto pa dahil her first game back is against the team who happens to be San Beda's biggest heartbreak last season. All for now, Martin and Mel.
That's right. It was against Letran. That's where she put up her career high. I think it was 37 points for Angel Habacon. And it's good to see her back on the court and just hearing the severity of her injury. Full MCL tear. And she's able to get back just in time for the second round.
Yeah, and usually pag MCL tear, pinapahinga na yan like all throughout season. Pero grabe yung gusto niya, yung determination niya para makabawi sa mga games na hindi siya nakalaro.
That's right. Of course, gusto niyang i-repay itong trust na binigay sa kanya ng coaching staff and of course the San Beda community as well. It's 13 serving 17 now. Sari with a swing. It goes out, so San Beda just down by 3.
Medyo malayo din kasi yung set sa kanya, kaya medyo nahihirapan din siya to do her placement sa spikes. And lalo na powerful yung mga palo niya. Ayan, malalayo yung mga sets sa kanya.
Hiponya. Habacon. Sent back. Up and over here. Estrelier. Sari with a put down. Nakabawi si Vanessa Sari. And that's what you like about Estrella as well.
Great patong play there. Walang blocker.
Baga binibigyan niya ng, binalik niya yung kumpiyansa nito ni
Yeah.
Vanessa Sari.
And that's a good setter. Yun yung isang trait ng isang setter na magkamali yung isang spiker mo, ipapabawi mo siya, bibigyan mo siya ulit.
And finally, after a few tries, Angel Habacon with not the most powerful of hits. Just a simple hit, targeting the line, and she was able to score.
Yun yung mga veteran moves na from Angel Habacon.
Here's the jump serve, cargado, derecho kay Silva, 1-2, will not work. Hiponya, Angel from the back this time, Makilang, unable to handle the hit. That's 2 straight for Habacon.
It's really great to see her smile, all the energy. Grabe, gusto talaga bumawi. Look at that backline hit. Down the line ulit, yun sa zone 1, that corner pocket.
Angel Habacon fueling a 4-1 run. Pakinggan natin si Coach O.
Pero bakit hindi naiintindihan? Ibig sabihin hindi firm. Ganun din, Giyak akin, o dun, o dito, o back row. Eh, you have to tell anong ginagawa ng kalaban. Eh, girls, do! Kilos kayo, hindi nagsasalita.
Oh, na-miss ko yung mga timeout na message nito ni Coach O. Yan, yun isa sa mga na-miss din natin dito sa NCAA. But of course, sending out instructions, you know, he's trying to
Yeah, and may sense of
wake
urgency.
up his team, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Pag nakita mo si Coach O, nagiging ganyan na. Wow.
And the lead is down to 1. This is now a 5-1 run for the Lady Red Spikers. 17-18, and Angel continues to serve. Ooh, that went straight to the net. So, puputulin yan yung run. Itong San Beda, and now Letran is back on the board here, 19-17, and they have a chance to close out this first set strong.
Grabe din yung hinabol ng Lady Red Spikers. I think that was 5 na dire-diretso.
Yeah. So nakita natin doon, San Beda's capable now that Angel is back in the fold. Oh, that's a point! Bachar scores it, targeting the back this time. So a retaliation from San Beda.
Sa San Beda, ang ganda ng start nila. Just like their first round game against the Lady Knights, nakuha nila yung first set. So it's really up to them kung makukuha pa nila yung mga, or ma-maintain nila yung ganitong momentum up until the end of the game.
Malaki to para sa kumpiyansa ng San Beda. If they get it done, it's Beyond coming off the bench to serve. Letrano on the attack. Makilang checked, covered at the net. It's a block point.
It's a different game for them. Yung nangyari kasi sa kanila during the first round, sa mga hindi nakanood, ang dami nilang errors. And looks like na-lessen nila yung errors ngayon, and ang laking bagay din na meron silang Angel Habacon.
That's right. Nag-open up yung opensa na itong Letran, or ng San Beda rather. Makila rising and scoring. Kailangan yung puntos na yun para sa Letran Lady Knights kasi humabol na itong San Beda. Gia Makilang.
Ang nipis talaga ng down the line niya. Yung talaga Gia Makiling down the line hit.
Ano talaga si Makilang. That's her favorite. Ooh, and Navarro getting activated right there. So, Hiponya mixing it up.
Yeah.
Dahil nga naman, isa lang yung tao doon ni Navarro sa gitna. 20 apiece. Hiponya. Estrelier. Ooh! Miscommunication for Letran and a chance to take the lead for San Beda. They couldn't do it. Makilang with the push. And Makilang scores. At talagang nangangailangan ng puntos ng Letran. They know who to go to. Their leading scorer last season, Gia Makilang.
Galing talaga ni Gia sa mapalong shot, drop, or soft spike. Siya talaga maaasahan pagdating sa mga ganitong rallies.
Yeah, that's right.
And she really puts a stop dun sa rally ng kabila para makuha nila yung momentum.
So, 21-20. Letran is back ahead. Hiponya with a back set here. Wow, that's a strong clean hit from Rayan Cañete.
Grabe yung mga palitan ng mga veteran players nila. Ang gaganda ng mga puntos. Talagang tuldok eh.
Yeah. At ngayon, yan na yung potential ng opensa ng San Beda. Na late yung coverage dun kay Cañete because they were covering a different player. But Letran has a quick answer. Gia Makilang again, coming up big towards the end of set number 1 here.
Grabe yung tinabaho ni Gia Makilang doon. Ilang puntos yun para makalamang sila.
Just to stay ahead.
Yeah.
Back set here. Oh, Bachar is denied. That is Sari getting the rejection. Tignan natin to. Paesa Sari.
Look at that block. Sarado talaga yung bangko. Yun yung sinasabi nila pag ganyan.
Kailangan ng coverage. Diba? Pagka umatake tayo, kailangan may kumukover para na-recover pa natin siya. Diba? Okay lang yan. Isa lang. Isang receive lang muna. Let's go.
All right, San Beda looking for answers. Letran, 2 points away from taking the first set. And Coach Josh needing more from his players here. I correct myself. 36 points ni Angel was against JRU. But, okay, last season, naka 5-setter itong San Beda against Letran. She also scored 30+.
Wow.
There you go. So,
And pinapakita niya rin ngayon sa game na ito.
Yeah. Pero ito, si Gia Makilang, 23-21 now. Again, you know, they might have Nitura and Sari as their leading scorers this season. Pero pag crunch time and go-to situations, it's Gia Makilang delivering the goods for Letran.
Look at that speed. Yung ball niya after ng contact. Sobrang dikit talaga sa net.
Service ace, Makilang with 7 points here in the first set. And that includes an ace to her name. Habakon puts out the fire momentarily for San Beda.
So let's see, kasi frontline na si Angel. Kung makakahabol pa ba sila?
Okay. That's Angel Habakon scoring a point. And now, okay, for the servers of San Beda, anong diskarte mo dito? Kargado ba? Pag kargado, may risk ka, no? Kasi 1 point na lang ang Letran. So you just gotta make sure.
Kaya kailangan ng service specialist.
Yeah. Push! And it goes in for Nitura. Letran takes set number 1. The Lady Knights draw first blood here in the second round.
Yeah. That was a risk for Coach Josh also na nilagay niya yung mga matatangkad kasi medyo risky din siya when it comes to defense. And nakita ni Judel Nitura na walang tao. So, easy point. Drop ball lang.
So Letran wins set 1, 25-22. We'll be back for set number 2 dito lang po sa Heart of Asia.
Hello mga kapuso! Ako po si Christine San Agustin at ngayon, nandito tayo sa San Beda University para saksihan ang kanilang pep rally para syempre ipakilala at suportahan ang kanilang mga atleta na ready ng sumabak para sa NCAA Season 100. Kaya tara, samahan niyo po ako. How was the preparation coming into the season 100?
After the season 99, non-stop pa rin po yung training namin for season 100. As a rookie po, super looking forward po ako this NCAA season 100. We're so excited po na i-showcase po ang aming improvements, ang aming natutunan po this pre-season po.
In-improve
Hello mga kapuso! Ako po si San Agustin at ngayon, nandito tayo sa San Beda University para saksihan ang kanilang pep rally para syempre ipakilala at suportahan ang kanilang mga atleta na ready nang sumabak para sa NCAA Season 100. Kaya tara, samahan niyo po ako. How was the preparation coming into the season 100?
After the season 99, non-stop pa rin po yung training namin for season 100. As a rookie po, super looking forward po ako this NCAA season 100. We're so excited po na i-showcase po ang aming improvements, ang aming natutunan po this pre-season po.
In-improve na lang po namin yung mga kulang po namin.
Babawi kami sa season 100. Kunin namin yung champion.
In-enjoy namin yung process at the same time, yung experience masaya kasi naka-adjust kami sa system ni Coach Shuri at the same time. Nakilala rin namin yung mga teammates.
25-22 goes to Letran. Ito yung mga numero natin, Mel.
Grabe, sobrang matchup lang talaga. It's just that mas maraming atake talaga yung Letran. Lahat from frontline to backline, everybody contributed to win the first set.
That's right. 15 attack points for the Lady Knights, and that's coming from different players. It was Sari, Nitura, even De La Cruz contributed, Gia Makilang, well distributed. We also have to commend the play of Natalie Estrelier, who did so well in terms of playmaking for the White Shirts.
And even their blockers as well. Ang ganda ng blocking, kaya ang ganda din ng defense system nila sa likod.
Set number 2 is here. Good to have you with us. First game of the second round. So after Holy Week as well, we're back in action on a beautiful Tuesday. So second set, San Beda looking to even it up. Letran looking to take a commanding lead. And we begin with the swing from Makilang. So after a strong finish, siya agad yung pinuntahan dito ng Letran. And why not giving up or releasing a really sharp hit right here.
Look at that adjustment from her. Yung first spike na block, kuha, and then nakita niya na empty yung court nung deep cross, nilagay niya doon.
And for Gia Makilang, life will be a lot easier, Mel, compared to last year. Kasi ngayon, ang dami ng binabantayan ng mga kalaban. Kapag kalaban nila itong Letran, they have to cover Sari, they have to cover Nitura, the middles. Now, for Gia, hindi last season kasi, alam ng mga teams na, okay, sa'yo namin ipapadala yung double block or triple block. Now, things will open up for her.
And she has Sari now. So dati na kapag hinahabol niya yung bola, pag frontline na siya, tapos pag backline na siya, siya din yung backline. So at least now, they have Sari in their team. So ang laking tulong yun when it comes to their offense. And ang ganda din ng improvement din ng ibang spikers nila. You see De La Cruz, Nitura also helps a lot when it comes to scoring and even defense. Galing din sa depensa.
It's not just, the additions, but the holdovers for Letran really improving their game under the leadership of Coach Oliver Almadro. And that's why they are one of the best teams in the league right now. Oh, Gia Makilang with a swing. So Letran falls even. It was a shaky start for the Lady Knights. Now they're trying to get back their composure here.
Gia Makilang really targets the corner pockets of the San Beda Lady Red Spikers. Kanina pa yan, since the first round.
Grabe naman yung serve na yun. Saktong-sakto sa taas ng net. Bachar. That's low. So Letran is back in front.
contributors dun sa 6.8 average per game nila na ace. Lapit ng bola talaga sa net.
That was, habakon! Outside.
Too much power there, but great target.
She's trying to get back into game shape. Iba kasi yung sa ensayo. Dito sa actual game na. Iba yung pakiramdam, iba yung intensity, at iba yung bilis. 4-2.
We're seeing the Lady Red Spikers, medyo na-frustrate sila. It's a slow start for them.
Gia Makilang back on the serve.
And yun yung maganda kasi when you also get the first set. Iba yung kumpiyansa mo when you go to the second set. So tingnan natin kung makakabalik ba ang Lady Red Spikers sa second set.
They got a free point off the service error by Gia Makilang. So Eri Navarro, who also scored a couple of points in set number 1. Dinaretso niya kay Makilang yun. Nietura, handled by Navarro. Habakon. Silva was there. Estrelier, De La Cruz. Buhay ba ang bola? It is a free ball for Letran. Estrelier, combination. Good save by Hiponia. Rally continues. Longest so far of the match. And it is ended by that hit by Judel Nitura.
Props for the coverage and defense of the Lady Red Spikers. Pero grabe din yung offense ng Lady Knights natin. Open, middle, and opposite. Lahat na ginawa nila just to get that 1 point.
Longest rally so far.
Yeah.
And again, you mentioned, lahat pinuntahan nito ni Natalie Estrelier. So talagang pinagtrabahuhan yun ng Letran. It's another chance ball, this time in favor of San Beda. Back row hit. Cañete. Buhay pa to. It's another setup for San Beda. Habakon will try this time. Too strong. You know, she's been trying that cross-court hit from the deep end, no, Mel?
Kasi ang tangkad din ng blockers niya eh. Kaya kailangan niya talaga ng deep cross, or if not, possible na block yun or pwede niya ipa-check out. Tsaka medyo offset din eh, kaya medyo nahirapan din siya i-spike yung bolang yun.
Yeah. Bedural is in the game for the first time. Habakon.
And speaking of, nakabahawi.
See, that's a better setup for Angel. Just the right height.
Yeah.
And she timed it well. 4-7. It is Pachar at the service line. Sari approaching. Sari sees the spot right behind the blockers.
Great adjustment there by Sari kahit sobrang overset. Buti na lang matangkad talaga siya kasi kung competitive na spiker, medyo mahihirapan yan. Very challenging.
Okay, technical timeout muna tayo. Again, it is Letran first to it.
Knights. Despite being one of the top scorers during the eliminations, Judel Nitura told me that she never assumed that she was the main woman of Letran. Paalala daw kasi ni Coach O palagi sa kanila that their team thrives because of their system. So as a player, they can shine when they are obedient to it. Similarly, in their huddle earlier, Coach Oliver reiterates the importance of being in tune. Ika niya, hindi sapat na nagsasalita ka sa loob ng court. Dapat naiintindihan ka din ng mga kasama mo. Your thoughts, Martin and Mel?
Maraming salamat, Flo. Well, great point from Coach O. Importante na yung communication sa volleyball. Of course, it's important that you guys are sync on the court. Pero kailangan pag nagbabato ka, make sure that they understand what you're trying to do.
Yeah, and you have intention.
Yeah.
Every move or every decision that you will make inside the court, kailangan may intention ka. Hindi lang yung ginagawa mo yung action. Parang naalala ko, before parang may isang game, communication. Talagang sinisigaw niya yon. And I guess, yun yung talaga, communication and chemistry, yun yung kailangan ng isang team talaga. Kung gusto mo maging isang champion team, na yun yung goal nila this season.
Precisely. Cañete of the technical timeout scoring.
6 serving,
8 puntos na para dito kay Ryan Cañete. Lagi sinasabi rin ni Coach O, kailangan yun, may purpose, may intention yung bawat galaw mo. Estrelier. Oh, Napal is denied. Sari will try. Habakon, right behind to pick it up. Cañete gives up the free ball. Here comes Letran. Estrelier, the running hit from Napal. Perfectly set up by Estrelier.
What a great set there. Kanina pa yan yung mga running na back set niya. Laging naghahabol yung blockers. Great set there by Estrelier. You have to give it to her as well.
Talagang maganda yung bigay niya dito kay Napal.
And ang ganda na ng connection niya sa mga spikers niya. Napansin ko compared to last season, mas may chemistry na siya. Kasi from last season, may nakikita pa tayong lapses eh.
Yeah, and ngayon yun yung fine-tune nila.
Yes.
In the off-season. Of course, yun yung pinulido na itong Letran, which they saw and got exposed in that series against the Lady Blazers in the championship round.
And yun yung maganda din kasi if you have second round robin format.
Yeah.
Yung mahasa kayo sa first set. So sa first round and sa second round, iba na yung laro nyo.
Yeah. So second round kasi, scouted na kayo. Medyo alam na yung schemes ninyo, yung galawan, your points of attack.
Yeah, it's a different challenge for all of the teams kasi first time ever in the history of NCAA.
So it's very interesting to see how this tournament will play out. Meron ba makakahabol o maintain tayo until the very end? That's a good serve. Netura flying. Her attack was too low.
Attack error. That's a point for the Lady
So
Red
San
Spikers.
Beda pulls even
Score is all 9.
after being down by 3 moments ago. This is now a 4-1 run for San Beda ever since we returned from that technical timeout.
And iba yung nilalaro nila compared to the first round. Mas confident sila. And you see how they talk now, their chemistry, how they get back up kapag they're down with what? 5 points, 4 points.
Make that a 6-1 run. Ito yung magic bunot ni Coach Josh. It is Pedoral unleashing that sharp serve. Estrelier tumakilang. And it is a point for Gia. So that ends the mini run from the Lady Red Spikers.
Sobrang stopper talaga si Gia Makilang pag lumalamang o dumidikit yung Lady Red Spikers sa kanila.
Pero if you're San Beda, yun yung puhunan na gusto mo.
Yes.
Especially, you know, they started slow here in the second set. Hiponya going to the middle. Makilang tries again. And Gia hits the line.
You know what? Yung mga palo ni Gia Makilang, hindi siya sobrang lakas, sobrang powerful. Pero yung sabi ni Coach O, yung niremind sa kanila, dapat may intention, may purpose yung every attack or every set na ginagawa nila. At yun yung ginagawa ni Gia Makilang as a leader also of their team.
And she has 12 points. And she
Wow, what a read there.
does the one-handed save to keep the ball in play. But Habakon flies in from the back row.
Grabe, iba yung nagawa ni Angel Habakon sa team niya ngayon. Iba yung laro nila. Like she's really stepping up as a leader as well for their side.
This is a team that has so much potential, different complexion. If Angel is out there on the court, easy point for Letran.
Grabe, ang ganda ng palitan ngayon ng puntos. Magpa-5 set ba tayo?
Alam mo, dahil gusto ni Mel.
Uy, bakit?
Baka pagbigyan ka ng volleyball authorities. Of course, that's how we want to start the second round. Oh, cross-court hit. Para kay Ryan Cañete. Look at this. Here's a slice hit from Ryan.
Yeah, not the best set.
Yeah.
Pero nagawa niya ng paraan. And deep cross pa.
This is a crafty scorer in Ryan Cañete. Leading scorer of San Beda in the first round. Nietura, she was checked. Makilang rises on the other side. Not gonna work as well. One more time for Sari. Popped up by Navarro. Chance naman para sa San Beda. Estrelier. Makilang. Sent back by Eri Navarro.
The Lady Red Spikers are bringing out all of their guns. Grabe, ang ganda ng blocking nila ngayon. Ang ganda ng serve. They're also gambling in their service. Ang lalakas ng serve nila ngayon na medyo na-shaken din yung receive ng Lady Knights.
Malaki yung nakakapuntos yung San Beda sa blocks kasi mas mapapaisip na ngayon yung mga spiker ng Letran. Katulad niyan. Hiponya to Navarro. Estrelier was there. Nakabuelo si Nietura. Judel goes a little too wide to the right.
Great intention there, but bad execution from Nietura. Ang ganda nun sana.
So, will we have our first challenge? Yes, we will. So, block touch. We'll see if there's a touch on one of the blockers. Itong Lady Red Spikers, kaya nag-outside yung attempt doon ni Nietura. Yan. So, again, second round. Meron na tayong challenge dito. Of course, Judel Nietura is part of that ultra-athletic Nietura family. You know, they have a lot of representatives here in the NCAA. You got Cyrus Nietura playing now for Mapua. Lance Nietura, who just got the championship in the juniors division for Perpetual. Judel, and even a rising superstar in the collegiate scene of women's volleyball in Shaina Nietura. So, lahat sila, parang doon sa family na yun, ano, may gustong patunayan.
Grabe. Ano kayang feeling pag ganun yung mga kapatid mo, di ba?
Oo.
Siyempre, nakaka-inspire din siguro from her. And may kita mo naman talaga from her game din kung paano siya nagsi-step up.
Yan. Ganun na aangat yung laro mo rin, ano?
Oo.
Ikaw ba, Mel, growing up, you know, of course, you have that competitive nature already. Pero meron ka bang mga sa immediate family na, oh, gusto kong maging kasing galing?
Honestly, ako lang.
Ikaw lang?
Ang
Wow!
athlete.
Okay.
It's just that I'm competitive by nature. Like in any, kahit mga arcade lang yan, competitive.
Kahit arcade. Maglagay nga tayo ng arcade dito minsan. Of course. This is we're talking about one of the best liberos in Philippine history and Philippine volleyball history.
I think all of the players naman are very competitive.
Yeah.
It's just that kung sino lang talaga yung pinaka-competitive.
Oo, correct. Teka, meron ba? Yes, there was a block touch.
Wow, that was a good call.
Block touch, yes. Challenge
Great
successful.
challenge from Coach O.
Good call. And yung mga assistant, ano nila, they're clapping right now kasi good call.
Yeah.
Score is now.
And yun yung, honestly, yun yung maganda ngayon sa volleyball right now in the Philippines. Na meron ng mga staff sa team to check that kind of situation. Yung magko-call out sila, coach, mag-challenge tayo.
Kumbaga,
Because back in the day, wala pang ganun eh.
inaalis nila yung burden dun sa head coach. Kaya coach, focus ka lang dyan. We'll give you advice if it's right to use the challenge at this moment.
And it's so nice, may mga statisticians, yun yung job nila to do that. And it can change the game, Nakakasira din ng momentum yung mga challenges na yun.
That's right. Of course, that's a stoppage right away.
Yeah.
A pause in the match. So, pagka nagmo-momentum ka, may chance na maputol, ano?
But I guess that can't stop the Lady Red Spikers. Lamang pa rin sila.
They're still rolling here. 14-13. Nietura. Hiponya picks it up. Chance ball para sa Letran. Silva, Estrelier, back to Judel, who overcooks it.
Attack goes out. Point for the Lady Red Spikers.
Ina-action niya yung pagka-clip niya dun sa bola.
15, serving 13.
I think she went under the ball. Spoken like a true spiker. I'm kidding. Okay. 15 to 13. Sari tries here. San Beda putting together a run. They're up by 2. Lara May goes to Judel. Hiponya with the coverage. Pachar. Estrelier. De La Cruz. Nandun pa rin yung Hiponya. Ball is still alive. Rally continues. Estrelier. Back to De La Cruz. Buhay pa rin. Habakon. Off the hands. Gia with the save. Ito na si Sari. Puts an end to that rally.
What a long rally. Another long rally for this game. Grabe yung effort ng dalawa. Mapa-defense, lahat na hinahabol nila yung bola kahit saan mapunta. Well, props to the Lady Red Spikers din. Grabe yung effort nila.
What a rally. Another long one.
And Sari just proved why siya yung top spiker.
Exactly. Diba? Pinuntahan siya dyan ni Nat and she wants to keep it going. Pachar is denied. Angel. Ball sent across. Set up from Letran. Sari again.
What an adjustment.
Vanessa Sari.
Yan o, kanina ko pa inaantay yan eh. Yung mga ganyang palo ni Sari.
Scoring her 9th point in the match is the rookie, Vanessa Sari.
Mukhang she's already warmed up ngayong second set. Kasi kanina siya yung binabantayan eh. Lahat ng blockers nasa kanya kanina.
And that's gonna be a major adjustment, especially for first-year players.
Yeah.
Diba? First round, hindi pa ikaw markado. Kaya open pa. Second round, expect that teams will prepare for you.
Yes, and you can see din sa defense system ngayon ng Lady Red Spikers, bantay na lang yung mga palo.
And sa unang beses sa laban natin, it's San Beda who goes first to this technical timeout. Women's volleyball, and we'll take a quick scan of our team standings. This is a situation right now to begin the second round of competition. So it is Letran occupying the top spot, 7-2 right now, but we have a quadruple tie. So ganyan yung requirement ngayon sa season 100. Kung gusto mo mag-Final Four, you have to challenge these teams at the top. And Arellano and San Sebastian are not far off, right?
And you can see Mapua and Perpetual nandun sa top 4.
Right.
Kaya iba talaga mas thrilling yung season natin ngayon.
And we are in the second round already. So mas iinit yung ating competition. Habakon doesn't work. Vanessa Sari covered this time by Cañete. Off speed. Estrelier goes to Nietura, who swings away.
Kanina pa kasi kino-cross-court in Nietura, bantay na batay pa. So sabi niya, okay, down the line. That was a great call for her. Papa-check out niya na lang. Kasi kanina pa siya bantay eh.
Yung mga cross-court attempt niya, no? Sa midwell.
Yeah.
Bantay sarado.
And now they're doing 4-6.
Yeah. Wow.
Now serving for
So
the
Letran
Reds,
changing
Princess
personnel.
Tumayaw.
This is Princess Tumayaw now serving. Kasama niyang pumasok itong si Colendra.
Yes, Coach O is putting all the guns out too. Kaya ayaw niya gusto niya lahat ng spikers meron sa front line. That's why he did that kind of, pinalit niya yung dalawang players. Nag-4-6 siya.
Oh, narigaluhan dito si Napal. And she's a solid middle blocker.
Yeah.
Diba? Great timing. Has that natural movement of a middle. 17-16. So, balik sa abante. Itong Letran. Back row hit is low for Cañete.
So, yun yung dapat iwasan ng Lady Red Spikers kasi yun yung ang dami nilang errors from their first round game against the Lady Knights.
3-0 run for Letran since the technical timeout. Pakinggan natin si Coach Josh.
Kontrolin natin yung first ball para makatake tayo ng maayos. Intindihan? So pag naka-recover sila, organize lang sa taas. Iba yung depensa dito sa down the lane kasi nga si ano yung blockers. So kailangan natin sa pagod pa. Dahan-dahan lang sa pasa. Magalang naman eh. Magalang naman yung balik. Dahan-dahan lang.
That is interim head coach Joshua Noda sending out instructions in that timeout dahil tatlong sunod-sunod na puntos yung ginawa dito ng Letran. So San Beda trying to counter this and prevent this Letran rally. Tumayaw to serve. Angel, back to her, too strong.
They're putting out errors na dire-diretso and it's not doing well for their side kasi lumalayo ulit yung lamang. And let's talk about Kat Molina as well as a setter. Transition to a setter in just 6 months.
Wow.
Grabe.
Checks in for the first time, replacing Hiponya. So this is a taller setter now. She's a lefty too. Dating spiker. Ito si Kat Molina. Hindi pala lefty. Mali ako. It was Bachar lefty. Kanan itong si Molina. But
the Lady Knights are now at 20.
Balik
spiker.
Oh, si Molina. 7-1 run for Letran. And that's going to be an error.
But if ever she transition to a setter, ang laking bagay yun kasi she has the height. Tingnan mo naman.
Last year, she was a setter for Coach Ed. Now, because they have Hiponya already.
Yeah.
She's back spiking. Oh!
Whoa.
Sari with an explosive approach.
And we are seeing some swag from her. Kailangan may ganun eh.
Oo. Iba na ngayon yung kabataan. Look at this. How about the approach?
Look at that.
And with this point, she has reached double figures. 10 points now for Sari. Powerful jump serve. Molina angles it. Too strong. So, Letran with a comfortable cushion in the most important stretch of the set. Another timeout for Coach Josh.
In favor of the Lady Knights.
So isang pasa lang muna, then recover tayo. Tatlo na yung spikers mo. Offensive lang. Diba? Malayo pa yan, malayo pa. Malayo pa. Isang pasa lang muna, then recover tayo.
Pasa. Bawi tayo, G. Abula ka na. Hey, go San Beda!
Angel Habacon on your screens, obviously still adjusting here in her first game back. You know, she's had many attempts, pero halata mong ina-adjust niya yung power niya, yung connection niya sa kanyang setter.
Yeah, ginagamay niya pa yung laro niya.
Yeah.
Serving for the Lady
So
Knights.
we'll see. We hope she can adjust quickly and warm up quickly for San Beda because right now Letran is just rolling. 10 points for Sari, 9 points of attacks and 1 block. That's a nice play. Quick attack for Pedoral. Bright spot for Coach Josh.
18 serving.
This lady came off the bench and has been contributing. Got an ace earlier. Now, it's a quick attack. Another sharp serve. Tumayaw goes to Makilang, who used her left hand, but she was well covered.
Great read there by Navarro.
Natin to.
Medyo malayo yung set eh.
So ano yun, ad-lib na yun ni Gia Makilang.
But during this time, hindi dapat mangyayari yun kasi pwedeng habulin ng Lady Red Spikers.
Oh.
But you can see the players from the bench na nagsistep up ngayon for the Lady Red Spikers.
Yeah. Yen Martin just came in. Isa sa mga main scorers ng Letran last season. Now comes off the bench. Napal continues to impress.
Score is 23.
Automatic ay Napal. At pinag-iisipan niya yung kung saan niya ilalagay yung bola. You know, it's not just a put down for her. She reads it first and then she places the ball there. Molina. Masyado malakas. Set point situation for the Letran Lady Knights. Looking to go up to a commanding 2-0 set lead here in the match. Napal now will come from the back. Angel picks it up. Eri Navarro stops the bleeding.
Navarro stepping up now for the Lady Red Spikers. Kita medyo tumatahimik ngayon yung side nila. Kailangan may mag-step up from their side.
Kailangan may mag-reignite na energy at
Kasi
saya.
ganda nung middle part eh. Tsaka lamang na sila kanina eh. It's just that they really have to lessen their unforced errors. Ang dami kanina. That was 4 straight errors.
Yeah. Kung hindi nyo napanood kanina, abante sila 16-15. And then after the technical timeout, it was all Letran. Habakon from the back row. Tumayaw, let it go. So it's a point for Angel.
Miscommunication there. Pero kasi pag ganun din, mga ganung sitwasyon, dapat kunin mo na eh. Hindi mo na, ibibigay mo na sa setter yung set. Ikaw na dapat kumuha.
So that triggers a timeout from Coach O.
Hindi ka sasabayan kasi wala sa timing eh. Tamo, hindi ka nga sinabayan eh. Dahil alam niyo may play, alam niyo ganun gagawin, inisip niyo, hindi sa inyo pupunta. Come on, we have to do it right.
Tapos na! Isa lang, one good up.
Hey, we have to do it right and put the intensity patapos. Come on, put up the level.
Late timeout for Coach O. Gusto na nilang tapusin itong set number 2.
And this set is a bit challenging for them kasi nilakasan talaga ng service ng Lady Red Spikers. So medyo nabasag yung service receive nila na yun yung isa sa mga strength nila dapat.
Yeah. Colendra. Buhay pa to. Free ball. Tumayaw. Goes to Martin. Checked. One more time. 1-2 play. Oh!
What a 1-2 play there.
Tumayaw. And set number 2. Outsmarting the San Beda defense. How about this? A nonchalant send over and a 1-2 play from Tumayaw will end the second set, and Letran will put together a commanding 2-0 lead here in the match.
Hello mga kapuso, this is Glycel Galpo at ngayong araw ay nandito tayo sa Jose Rizal University sa Mandaluyong to witness their pep rally as a show of support for the JRU Bombers. Kaya naman tara at samahan niyo ako.
Lahat maganda yung presentasyon ng mga bawat atleta, no? Pero ang pinaka-paborito ko is how we brought joy to the JRU community. We are united and for sure, we will all support the athletes of Jose Rizal University here in Season 100.
kami dito ulit. Nakatungtong kami kung saan kami galing. At syempre, nakakamiss talaga.
Highlights in this match between San Beda and Letran. And again, a late rally propels Letran to this 2-0 lead.
You can see the adjustment of Letran. Medyo slow start. Isa lang nagpapalitan yung Letran at yung San Beda ng puntos. Pero yun nga sino yung magiging consistent, sino yung mas less yung errors, and sino yung mas magtatrabaho para sa mga puntos to win the set.
At yun yung, yeah, go ahead.
And yun nga, yung 4 straight unforced errors, yun yung talagang nag-step back yung San Beda that time. Sayang yung lamang nila. And yun yung nangyari sa second set. And good call, yung 4-6.
Yeah.
Palit ng setter, palit ng opposite. And yung last point pa, 1-2 play lang. So, good call ni Coach O doon sa 4-6 na palit ng players.
So kahit nagbabalasa si Coach O dito, gumagana pa rin itong Letran Lady Knights.
Yeah, and speaking of unforced errors, you see 10 opponent errors from the side of the Lady Knights. Grabe yan. And you can see attacks, halos patas lang, and mas maraming blocks. Yun yung naging challenges midway of the set. Medyo nahihirapan din kasi ang daming aces. Nawalan sila ng receive. Kaya din siguro naka-block din yung side ng Lady Red Spikers.
Yeah. But those 3 blocks just tells you of how much they adjusted to the Spikers of Letran nung second set na yon. Mas nako-cover na nila, mas nag-check na nila. Mas napapabagal na nila yung bola. But again, that's what I was about to say earlier, Mel. That's what separates the championship teams here in the NCAA or the Final Four teams. Sila talaga, they know what to do until the very end of a set. May panapos.
Yes.
Diba?
And you see the players maturing together, yung chemistry nila compared to last year. And to think na this is the second season na under Coach O. So, ang laking bagay talaga ng improvement ng Letran Lady Knights when it comes to maturity inside the court.
Last year, they were in the finals, which was big in terms of confidence and experience. But Estrelier will start off the third set with an error.
Yun yung palagi pag may binabati si Martin
Di naman! Di naman, nagkataon na. Now that's one of the few errors today of the Lady Knights. Rayan Cañete with a service ace.
Rayan Cañete is one of the players na talagang nag-lift up ng mga teammates niya na kahit down sila, she's gonna provide points from the back line, from the service line, and from the front line.
Rayan Cañete, leading scorer of San Beda in the first round, 13.5 points per match, but she follows it up with a service error. So, balik dito sa Letran.
It's really risky if you start from the right side and ita-target mo. Usually talaga lumalabas. And yun yung nangyayari from kanina. I think that's the second error that she made.
Yeah. Angel Habacon. That might be a better idea for her. Ipadaan dun sa mga kamay ng blockers.
And that's what she's good at. Kanina niya pag ginagawa yun. And to think na ang lalaki ng blockers din ng Letran Lady Knights.
Because, you know, she's had many attempts na sobra. Too strong, especially on those deep crosses. Pachar on the other side. Silva. Tunitura. Outside.
Tried to target that corner pocket again. Pero outside. So I think that's the second time na nag-error siya dyan. Pero kanina, during the first set, ang dami niyang puntos sa mga down-the-line hits niya.
So 4-1 lead for San Beda. Strong start for the Lady Red Spikers here in the third set. Nat goes to De La Cruz. Andun si Navarro, pupuntahan nila. Si Habacon, blockers were there. One more time for Angel. Si Silva naman yung nasa likod. Nitura. Not that time. Angel. Letran on the attack here. They choose Sari, who gets rejected.
props to the blockings of the San Beda Lady Red Spikers. Dito tumataas yung mga blocking points nila.
A fantastic start to the third set for the Lady Red Spikers, ahead by 4. Mabilis na timeout mula kay Coach O.
Sipag sa ginagawa.
Ate, hindi pa tapos. Hindi pa tapos.
Sinete, ano sa papapwesto? Hihintayin mo ba na automatic ba patay ang bola? Kailangan naman na konti namang respeto sa ginagawa.
Tara! Ate, magsalita sa loob.
Uncharacteristic start for the Lady Knights, down by 4 here. Kaya napa-timeout ng maaga itong si Coach O. But for San Beda, this is a great boost for you. It's all a matter of maintaining it all throughout the set. Yeri Navarro. Sharp serve. Sari. Pachar. Oh! Covered by Gia. But this is gonna be a free ball for San Beda. Middle attack. Mababa lang yung pagkakasetup.
You have to give it to both teams. Pansin ko, grabe yung habol nila ng bola. Grabe yung coverage nila. Grabe yung pwesto nila sa mga palo. Naaangat talaga nila lahat. So, labanan lang talaga kung sinong unang magkakamali sa laban na to.
That's right. Oh, Angel Habacon. You saw it in her reaction. That felt good. Probably her cleanest hit so far.
Yeah. Sobrang gusto. Look at that. No one was there.
It was a blockers down the line. 6-2 lead for San Beda. Judel tries. Angel. Oh, Habacon with back-to-back points.
Angel Habacon is on fire. Let's see if mako-continue na itong continuous points niya.
Yeah. 7-2.
Di San Beda Lady Red Spikers nag-reverse sila sa serve. Oh, speaking of,
Ikaw na yun, ha? Di na ako yun, Mel. Nabate.
kaya medyo shaken up yung receive ngayon ng Lady Knights.
Service error. So, ito na San Beda. Angel. Saved. Back row hit by Gia. Pachar will try. Nandun si Silva. Great coverage. Sari. Hiponya. Setting it back to Angel. Hold on. There was a net touch against Napal.
Net followed by the Lady Knights.
So San Beda arrives first here in our technical timeout. They're up by 5. We'll be back after this.
Marami sa mga student-athletes ng NCAA ang tumutuloy sa mga professional basketball leagues at may mga piling atleta rin na nagiging basketball legends. Ilan sa mga past and future basketball legends ng NCAA ay sina Kaloy Loizaga, Lauro Mumar at Freddie Webb na sinundan nila Atoy Ko, Philip Cesar, Vergel Meneses, Alvin Patrimonio at Samboy Lim. Isama nyo na rin sina Romel Aducul, Rodi Santos, Willie Miller.
The San Beda Lady Red Spikers are catching up dito sa Letran Lady Knights despite being down by 2 sets. Earlier, their head coach Joshua Noda told me that it was Rayan Cañete who became their lifeline on and off the court during their challenging times. However, in this match, hindi makikita ang explosiveness ni Cañete and their other spikers if they cannot create a play. And Melissa knows very well that it starts with the first ball. In their huddle, Coach Josh pinpointed na kapag hindi naman kabigatan ang balik, a good pass should not be difficult. Martin and Mel?
Thank you so much, Flo. Well, that's always the challenge against, one of the best serving teams in the league.
Yeah.
In the Letran Lady Knights. But so far, so good for San Beda here in the third set. They've adjusted well to those serves.
Yeah. And they've adjusted also sa mga errors nila kanina, yung mga lapses nila, like blockings, nakakahabol na sila sa mga plays. And they also, Look at that. That made me speechless.
Yeah.
Because yung lamang nila sobrang laki na.
Yeah. So now, you know, this energy on the side of San Beda
It's different.
is different. And it's, you know, present in all of the players now. Nagtatranslate sa mga atake nila, pati na rin sa depensa. Cañete!
And you can see also yung confidence per player. Lahat talaga nag-execute well. Lahat ng efforts nila, mapadepensa, blockings. Grabe yung adjustment nila.
Nung set 2, binanggit natin na iba na yung body language nitong San Beda, nawala yung joy, yung communication sa court. Ngayon, nagbabalik yung sigla nila.
But it looks like it's the other way around.
Yeah, that's right. Hiponya. Oh, sets up Angel with the adjustment from the back row.
What a veteran move. Tingnan mo yung mata niya. Look at that. Sumilip siya. Sumilip siya. She knew. No one was there.
Kasado na yon bago pa siya tumalon. Angel Habacon with the adjustment on her attempt. Yen Martin is back in the match. It's an 8-point lead. Biggest by either team in this match so far. Attack points natin ang set number 3. 6-0 in favor of San Beda. Make that 6-1. Okay, Sari into the dry spell for the Lady Knights.
Sari had to stop that momentum for their side. And now she's nasa backline na. So tingnan natin yung kung magtatrabaho sila Ren Martin. You have 2-3 spikers in front for the Lady Knights.
And for Letran, it's also interesting to see how they'll respond whenever they face, you know, this kind of situation.
Yeah. Kasi kahit lamang sila, posible pang humabol. Look at that.
And
2 straight points from the side of the Lady Knights.
Doon din masusubukan ni Coach O yung composure at yung karakter nitong team niya. 2 straight points.
And yung kapit.
Kapit, yan.
As a team, you know, na nasa finals last year.
That's right. Sari with a powerful jump serve. They go to Cañete, unable to reach that ball. Well, she was able to, but unable to get an attempt cleanly.
A challenging set for a spiker. Medyo matulis eh. Tsaka papunta na sa antena.
Yun ang super low fast. Hindi na low fast. Super low fast. Oh.
Low na fast pa.
Low na fast pa. Ayan. Hiponya. Balik sila kay Cañete. Pinabawi ni Hiponya si Cañete. Off the block that time.
Simpleng bawi lang by Cañete. Check ball out. Yung mga veteran mo. And it's her last year. And as a captain, and her comeback from an injury. So iba yung hugot nito.
Kaya nakikita mo sa mukha niya, you know, whenever she scores, more importantly, they break the run. 3-0, although they give back a point. That's Pedoral.
And they've been giving out easy points for the Lady Knights.
Again, you can't afford these errors against a team like Letran.
And now they're down to 5 points.
Napal starting the rally. Hiponya goes to the back row, covered by Sari. Martin deflected. Joust. It is still on the side of the Lady Red Spikers. Cañete unable to score. Martin. Good coverage. Another back row hit. Buhay pa ang bola. Nietura. Single coverage was effective for Navarro.
And the Lady Red Spikers.
Wow. Erin Navarro was all alone to cover that Nietura hit.
What a rally. And you can see Erin Navarro stepping up since the second set. And yun, nakukuha niya na yung rhythm niya. Ang ganda ng mga service niya kanina.
Ooh.
Service error.
So, dalawang sunod to na service error para sa Lady Red Spikers. And this is allowing Letran to manufacture points. And again, you can't afford that if you're San Beda kasi momentum nyo na eh, di ba?
Although 5 points yan, mabilis lang yan pag puro errors ka.
Hiponya. Ooh! Too strong for Cañete. 9-13. So from 8 points down, Letran is able to crawl here in set number 3 and bring it down to just 4.
Yan, makita mo sa mga, they're staying composed kahit na sobrang laki ng lamang kanina, and now they're slowly catching up.
Cañete will try again, off the block. Mas simple para dito kay Cañete.
Nakita niya, malalaki yung blockers. Kanina pa yan yung mga check-out ball niya. Simpleng puntos, pero very consistent si Cañete.
Kailangan mo na talaga siyang puntahan at timingan at setupan ng maganda. Most of the time, she knows what to do. Hiponya goes to Angel this time. Change up in the play. Angel again. Nandun si Silva sa likod. Nitura. Oh, Navarro. Sending it back. It's still alive. Chance ball for the Lady Red Spikers. But Char with a swing. Sari keeps it up. Another chance ball. A targeted free ball that time. Halakon. Off speed will not work. Long rally.
Wow.
Super push by Sari. Goes in.
What a rally.
How about this? Sari.
That's the way how you end it.
Catching the corner.
Siya din eh. Natutulong siya eh.
She gambled on that attempt.
Yeah.
And it paid off.
And low set yun na backline. At hinabol niya.
10-14. Bachar. Deflected. Silva with a dive. Sari will try. Too strong this time.
Attack was out.
Like what we've talked about kanina, dapat sa panahon sa sitwasyon na to, dapat naghahabol ka, dapat hindi ka magkamali.
Now serving for the Lady Red Spikers.
So back to a 5-point lead for San Beda. Navarro is on deck to serve. Letran. Oh, they give it up. Bachar with a swing and the score.
You know, I've been waiting for that. Kasi kanina pa eh, since the first set, she's very consistent. So, kailan yung tuldok na palong yun?
Dumating na.
Dumating na.
Yeah, and San Beda arrives first here in our technical timeout. Magbabalik po kami. Sa ating laban. And this is the first round meeting between these two teams. Again, it's San Beda who got the first set, but after that, it was all Letran.
Yeah. Yung kulang talaga sa San Beda sa game na to is yung panapos, and that's what nire-remind sa kanila ni Coach Josh. And nakita natin na lamang sila ngayon sa blocking, na nag-adjust talaga sila well when it comes to spikes, their plays. Sobrang may variation ngayon ng plays nila. And yung service din ng San Beda Lady Red Spikers, they adjusted well. They're also gambling from the service line.
Oh, Sari was checked by the blockers. So it's another block point. Kakabanggit mo lang, Mel, yung blocking netong Lady Red Spikers. How about that?
They really improved in blocking. And syempre, for sure, pin-practice nila yan. Kasi number one spiking team to eh.
Yeah, that's right. Nitura puts it through. An encouraging sign for Letran as Nitura scores on the hit. 11-17, but they need more of that. It's difficult here, lalong-lalo na. Laging ganyan, no? Ibantay sa harap niya.
And they're down by 6 points.
Yeah. This is gonna be an uphill climb now for Letran. Angel on the approach.
Angel Habacon.
Scoring off the block.
Angel Habacon with all smiles. You know that she's happy to be back and playing after the injury. Parang walang injury eh.
Diba?
And for a short time to have a meniscus tear and to play like that.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Kasi knee injury yan. So, yung elevation mo, yung maapektuhan.
And usually yung rhythm mo,
Rhythm.
kakapa-kapa ng mga ilang games eh. Pero siya eh, as in, okay, I'm back at it.
Exactly.
I'm back. Ganun kagad siya.
That's right. And I think in such a short period, another thing that you want to address is, of course, the mental side of things.
Yeah.
Kasi kailangan, vital sa laro ni Angel yung talon niya eh. Di ba? Dahil mataas yung elevation na, she's able to get up and over the blockers and get her hits. So for her to get back there in just a matter of few months is all the more impressive. Oh, too strong on the strike. 20, or this is 19 rather. Serving 12 now in the third set.
The Letran Lady Knights are giving away points easily. Ngayon, sobrang laki na ng lamang. And this is the biggest gap. Biggest lamang ng Lady Red Knight. Lady Red Spikers.
Service ace for Angel Habacon.
Wow.
Just too much power on that jump serve. 20-12 now. They tie their biggest lead. Coach O will call for ceasefire.
12 in favor of San Beda.
Kaya na ko pa sinasabi, you have to use this, you have to be wise. Nakalagay na sa board yan. Gigil na gigil ka makabawi eh. We have to be wise, we have to be patient. Patient sa ginagawa at body language. Sari, ano kung na-block ka? Next time, alam mo na kung anong gagawin mo.
Okay lang! Isa pa sa muna! Patala! Very good! Let's go!
So, unfamiliar situation for Letran, at least in this match, because they were impressive in the first two sets. They took a commanding lead, pero biglang nag-iba yung kwento dito sa third set. So that's what Coach O is trying to address. A couple of timeouts already here.
And to think the Lady Red Spikers are down by 2 sets.
Yeah.
They were able to get back up. Ito, ngayon. Ang ganda ng laro nila.
Much needed point after the timeout. And this is Skolendra. 13 serving 20. Vanessa Sari. Oh, what a serve. Bumalik sa kabila. Kolendra again. Hiponya tracks it down. Uy! Too straight for Letran. So now, they have to handle the serve of Sari. Kasi sa sequence na yun, hindi sila nakasetup.
Yeah. Kasi yung sequence na yun, dun sila lumalamang.
Yan na. Better first ball for San Beda. Cañete. Nasa likod si Silva. Martin hesitated. Oh! And it hit our first referee. So, Letran with 3 straight points. So that turned out to be an excellent timeout for Coach O. Now, it's Coach Josh's turn.
Kaya naman natin kontrolin. Nabibigla lang tayo tsaka minamadali lang natin. Yung mahabang palo na yun, dapat control na natin yun. Di ba yung mga drop na yun, dapat control na natin yun. Matapos na tayo, huwag na tayo masyadong magahol. Diba, huwag natin madaliin, kasi lamang naman na tayo, di ba? Let's go. One stop na, one stop.
So yung gist nung timeout na yun is all about, taking back the control and of course, staying composed here in the latter part of the third set.
Yes, and sabi ni Coach, dahan lang, be patient. Take 1 score at a time. Huwag masyado magmadali. Lagi siya ganun, huwag kayong magmadali. Huwag kayong mainip to get points.
Ooh! And Sari continues to deal damage at the service area.
Now, this is a challenge because they're closing down the game. Lumalapit na yung 16-20.
Vanessa Sari, good as advertised. One of the top rookies in the league. Another powerful serve. Habakon from the back, too strong. And this is now 5 straight points for Letran. So, tumaim out si Coach O. Kani-kanina lamang, they were down by 8.
Yeah.
20-12. And now they're back in it.
And Sari had 21 points last game.
Okay, so let's check this. So this is gonna be a challenge for Coach Josh. 11 puntos na para kay Vanessa Sari, averaging 17 points per match, and she is fueling this Letran run.
Yeah, and they have to make the most out of the challenges na pwede nilang makuha. Kasi ngayon, kailangan nila ikot yung momentum. Dumedire-diretso na eh. Kanina, sobrang laki ng lamang. And now, 4 points na lang.
Correction, 14 points na para kay Sari. Okay. So, was there a touch? Was there a touch? Hindi, parang malayo. We'll see. Yeah, it was, ball was upwards. So, that was clean. So no block touch, call stands, Letran gets the point, 5 straight now. Challenge unsuccessful for Coach Josh. So the lead is down to 3.
Now the Lady Knights are quietly catching up, staying composed and just doing their thing.
What a fight back here for Letran. Started really slow in the 3rd set. Ooh!
Service error.
And that breaks the chain of good serves from Vanessa Sari. 21-17.
Number 4,
It was a good call also for Coach Josh to challenge that.
Serving for the
That's right.
Kasi minsan ginagawa din yun ng mga coaches to stop the momentum.
Parang ano yun eh. It's a challenge, but it's a timeout disguised as a challenge to freeze the server. Martin! Popped up by Bachar. Cañete. Martin again. She scores. Yan Martin.
Yan Martin. Coming off from the bench. Pero kita mo, mapa-blocking. Spike. She's providing points for the Lady Knights.
She was one of the main weapons of Coach O last year. Diba? Habakon. Hiponya. Rayan is blocked.
That's why it's challenging to go up against a team na may deep na bench. Na kahit anong hugot nila, yung players magpo-provide. Like kanina, 4-6 plays, center and opposite. And now naman, Martin coming in.
And this is great for the players who are coming off the bench. Kasi this is quality and meaningful playing time. Oh, Habakon. May nakaabang. De La Cruz standing her ground. Colendra, too strong. She had the right approach.
That's a point for
Malakas lang yung pitik. 22-19.
And Colenda came off from the bench too. Ang lakas nung palo niya.
Meron pang ganun si Coach O. Off the bench.
Ang daming surprises ni Coach O sa ating lahat.
Yeah. And this is, again, it's important. You mentioned that your team is deep for you to have also a deep run in a season. Pachar. Bumalik sa side ng San Beda. Hiponya. Oh, difficult take. Double contact against Hiponya.
Hiponya tried to save that. Sobrang dikit na receive. It's a bit challenging and she's in the back row kaya hindi niya ma-want to play.
Tense moments here in the 3rd set. Letran knocking on the door. Habakon with the first ball. They bring it to Cañete. It was Sari who kept it alive. Martin popped up. Cañete will try again. Nandun pa rin si Sari. Martin, that bounced back. And it's a point for Letran. They are within one.
And now the energy is the other way around. Grabe yung habol, yung disiplina sa laro, and yung consistency kahit na yung mga players who came from the bench. Grabe.
Full momentum swing. This time it's on the side of Letran. In a snap, you're right. Cañete puts an end to that.
Cañete had to step up. She's doing her thing again. And now sa service line, let's see. For sure, she's gonna do a safe serve.
Yeah. Masusubukan si Rayan Cañete. She's been solid so far for Coach Josh. Oh, De La Cruz. What a save right there by Banyas. Oh, tumayaw again!
She scored the last point, last set, and now scoring again to close up the game. Wow.
So unpredictable with these 1-2 plays. Etong si Tumayaw coming off the bench and surprising the Lady Red Spikers. Yen Martin, difficult first ball. Habakon off speed, tracked down by Silva. De La Cruz, yeah.
Have a violation there.
Yep.
De La Cruz tried to play it safe.
Catch and throw by number 3.
But at this point, you shouldn't be.
That's a point for San Beda.
Set point for the Lady Red Spikers. Can they get it? Navarro
For the Lady Red Spikers,
is in charge.
17,
Pedural coming in for Byong.
Now serving for San Beda, Navarro.
So, taller front line
Yeah.
for the Lady Red Spikers. With
Coach
Navarro
Joss
at the back.
making sure na maganda yung blockings nila ngayon.
Oh, Sari says, not yet.
Sari.
15 points now for Vanessa Sari. Timeout, Coach Josh. That's great execution by Letran to stay alive here in the third.
Girls, last muna tayo. Isang pasa lang muna. Kailangan may coverage tayo sa attack, ha? Hindi pwedeng mawawalan tayo ng coverage.
Isang
In case mag-block, kailangan ma-recover. Sigurado muna. Sigurado.
Ate,
let's go.
yung server nila. Hey, gusto natin!
Pressure-packed situation for San Beda. Letran
Serving out for Letran.
is just
De La Cruz.
down by a point. Lady Red Spikers have the opportunity to close it out.
Estrelier for number 12.
Estrelier is back in it.
For number 8.
Tumayaw goes back to the bench. Pati si Judel Netura, balik na rin para sa Letran.
Back to their first 6 plus Martin.
Yeah. Ito na. Royce De La Cruz needs to make sure of this serve. She gets it. Hiponya setting up Habakon. Letran with a chance to tie. Sari. Good save. Habakon. Estrelier was there. Sari will try again, this time with a push. Kept alive by Campos. Ball still in play. Sari tries again. Campos pops it up again. Habakon with the off speed. Not gonna work. Netura off the block. And we have an extended third set.
Netura again with her check ball out. Sobrang gulang pagdating sa mga ganitong sitwasyon. And we're seeing walang variation ngayon sa set from the side of the Lady Red Spikers. Medyo napagod si Angel.
That's right. De La Cruz. Campos. Hiponya. Back to Angel. Oh. It is a chance ball. Estrelier goes to Sari. recovered, and Letran takes the lead. Letran with a furious rally here in the third set, and it is led by their super rookie, Vanessa Sari.
What a game this game.
Yeah. And again, just the beginning of the second round. De La Cruz overcooks it. Tabla ulit tayo.
Service goes out. Point for San Beda.
25 all.
It's very crucial na mag-service error sa ganitong sitwasyon.
Score is all 25.
And now we're tied.
Yeah.
Bachar serving.
25 all. Pachar. Diretso kay Sari yun. Nitura cross court. Free ball here for Letran. Sari through the blockers. 17 points for Sari.
Sari has been dominating sa net. Grabe yung mga palo niya. Through the block or solid deep cross.
And now Letran is at match point. Habakon! Outside! They're looking for a check. It will not be given. Hold on. There will be a challenge. The second one today for Coach Josh.
Video challenge request by
Tara.
San Beda Lady Red
Moment of
Spikers.
truth.
Net touch.
26-25. So, Mel, the story here in the third set, it was San Beda. They were cruising.
Yeah.
11-3, 20-12.
Great
Letran.
start. Ang laki ng lamang.
Ito yung sinasabi natin na may hinarap na test itong una pagsubok itong Letran. How will they respond?
Yeah.
Diba? And this is the fact that they were able to come back here says it all. Okay, hold on. Teka, may na-touch? Meron ba? Oh, there was a touch!
Wow.
Wow!
Was successful.
Props to
Point for San Beda
the
University.
staff of the Lady Red Spikers. What a great eye.
Yeah,
Good challenge. Wow.
Score is all
That
26.
dumb.
Serving on deck, Angel
Just-
Habakon.
barely touching the net. Kakarampot. Pero net touch. 26 all. Habakon with a serve!
Oh!
Service
And a service ace for Angel.
What a serve.
My goodness, Angel Habakon. From right to left.
And she's been consistent from the service line with those jump serves.
Yeah. Another sharp one. Sari. It's a track down. Habakon! Nandun si Martin. Sari once again. She's denied. Letran still has a chance. Sari. Out of system play. Not gonna work. Hiponya. Cañete. Bouncing it off the net. Estrelier. Back to Sari. Too strong. And San Beda survives. Here in the third set. Hold on. Because Coach O will challenge.
Video challenge request by the Letran Lady Knights. Block touch.
What a set though. From being down to 9?
Yeah. Down, 8 earlier. It was 2012. Actually, dalawang moments yun, Mel. 11-3, 2012. Letran. They were down 24-20.
Yeah.
Right?
And usually pag mga ganon.
22-20.
Yeah.
So, that just-
Nag-start lumamang kasi ang dami din unforced errors from the side of the Lady Red Spikers. And you can see the maturity of a team na kahit ganun kalaki ang lamang, meron pa rin silang panapos or kaya nila habulin kahit ganun kalaki. 9 points. Wow. Unbelievable.
And it was actually the second unit. Mostly.
Yeah.
For Letran. Diba?
Coach O just proved to us how deep
Yeah.
yung bench niya.
This is a scary team. itong Letran Lady Knights.
And props to Martin. Grabe yung receive niya.
Yeah. Siya nagko-cover kay Cañete.
Lahat ng mga jump serve. Kuha niya perfect receive.
So, we'll see if there was a touch. Oh! Hold on, parang meron. Yes, they call it a touch.
After the review, there was a block
Again,
punch. The challenge was successful.
even the slightest
Point for the Letran Lady Knights.
of
Pinky.
contact. Yep. Kanina yung thumb sa net. Ito, pinky naman.
Now all 27.
So we're tied again.
Vanessa Sari.
27 all here in the
serving.
third. Not yet done.
It's not yet over for the Lady Knights for this set.
Sari serving it up. Here's the setup. Cañete sent back. Hiponya to Angel. Push! What a dive by Silva. It comes back to San Beda though. Cañete. Nandun si Sari. Estrelier to Martin. Pancake save. Nat. Back to Martin. Campos with a pickup. Angel from the back. Covered by Sari. Martin. Buhay pa to. Habakon. Again the track down, but Silva did not have help. Angel Habakon put San Beda back in front.
Grabe, what a risk for Angel. Twice na ginawa yung drop ball na yon. If it didn't work sa right side, ilalagay ko sa gitna.
What a rally. Another long one here, Mel. And now, San Beda is back at set point. Bedural to start. She has an ace to her name. Difficult first ball. Makilang try. She's been silent in this stretch. They go to Cañete. Bumalik. Navarro. Back to Rayan. Who puts it down? And San Beda takes set number 3.
What a set! Grabe yung habol ng Lady Knights, pero grabe din yung kapit ng San Beda Lady Red Spikers. And props dun sa mga challenges na ginawa ng both teams. Ang ganda ng set na to.
Props to Erin Navarro.
Yes.
For not just keeping it alive, but for setting up Cañete.
Yeah, and Erin Navarro has been a silent operator of the team.
Longest set so far, 29-27. San Beda stays alive.
Kilalang-kilala ngayon si Carlos Yulo sa kanyang double gold sa Paris. Pero alam nyo ba na mayroon nang naunang Carlos na naglaro sa Olympics na tubong NCAA? Siya'y walang iba kundi si Carlos Caloyloy Zaga na nagpa-champion sa San Beda Red Lions ng 3 beses noong 1950s. Lumahok si Loizaga ng 2 beses sa Olympics, pati na rin sa Asian Games, FIBA Asia at FIBA World Championships kung saan nagkamit siya ng maraming gintong medalya. Sa taong 2023, naluklok siya sa FIBA Hall of Fame. Talagang deserve ni Caloyloy Zaga ang kanyang moniker na The Big Difference. Yan ang NCAA sa siglo 1.
Hello mga ka-NCAA, this is Glycel Galpo at ngayong araw ay nandito tayo sa Colegio de San Juan de Letran sa Intramuros, Manila para saksihan ang kanilang pep rally para sa nalalapit na NCAA season.
Back to our coverage, we are witnessing a thrilling first match here in the second round. And it is San Beda able to keep it alive. Here in set number 3. They win that one via an extension, 29-27. What a set, man.
Yeah, and they barely got out of that set.
Yeah.
Grabe yung lamang ng 9 points and hinabol ng Lady Knights. They just proved how mature they are as a team. And Coach Josh had been reminding the girls na take 1 point at a time. Huwag kayo magmadali. And yun nangyari sa huli. Parang naging impatient and ang daming unforced errors, kaya din nakahabol yung Lady Knights. So, it's a matter of consistency and not omitting errors. Yun yung nangyari sa third set.
That's right. Props to Letran. And again, that showed their character and that resilience
Yes.
in the third set. But for San Beda, you know, they grew up.
Yeah.
That set alone, they grew up, and the fact that they were able to maintain it and their composure and finish that set on a winning note.
And you also have to give it to Angel. Grabe, dire-diretso yung set sa kanya kanina. Parang ako yun ang hiningal na for her. And you can see halos match-up lang sa attacks. And yun nga yung blockings talaga na nag-improve from the side of the Lady Red Spikers. And they have more aces. They gambled more. I mean, they had some errors. But good gamble siya kasi ang dami nilang puntos din sa aces. And yun nga, iwasan lang nila talaga yung unforced errors nila for the Lady Red Spikers. And let's see for this set, kung anong mangyayari. Is this going to be a 5-setter game,
Sabi mo,
partner?
gusto mo eh.
Hindi ko
Sabi mo, gusto mo, Mel eh. So, pinagbibigyan ka ng teams natin. Siyempre, kailangan nilang pagbigyan ng isang Philippine volleyball legend.
Grabe naman.
Sabi niya,
Ganun ba yung parang welcome back?
ganon. That's how we usher in the volleyball season at welcome back.
And you know
Sa
what?
commentary.
It's truly an honor to cover games of the NCAA 100.
Right.
I mean, grabe, 100 na.
100 season, you know, century season.
Longest league.
At
And still thriving and competitive and exciting. Kaya nakakatuwa.
This is also great exposure for our longer exposure as well for our players. For the first time, we're doing it in 2 rounds. Itong ating elimination round.
And remember last season we were talking about na sana mag 2 rounds na. And thank you, it happened. And for sure, nag-enjoy din yung mga players natin na matagal yung season kasi it's a year-long of preparing for every season. So dapat sulitin, di ba? 2 rounds.
18 games per team. Oh, Bachar! Wow! Another fast start for San Beda. Now, they're showing us that that set 3 win is no fluke. Diba? They're showing us that, okay, this is who we are. We are legit.
And this is a pretty different game compared to their first round game against Lady Knights.
Yeah, that's true.
Halos malalayo yung puntos nila nung second, third, and fourth set. Pero ngayon, dikit na dikit.
Yeah. Lahat actually so far. Erin Navarro, 3-0 start.
Erin Navarro, the playmaker, and ang galing niya as a middle block. Kasi usually baon pag middle. Pero makikita mo siya, she always pushes the ball back sa corners, sa corner pocket. So, napakagulang ng middle blocker na ito.
Erin Navarro continues her stellar play. Martin, off speed. Easy pickup. They go to the back. Estrelier, nakaabang. It's Silva setting up Nitura. Underhand setup this time. On the other side, Martin. Bachar. Silva absorbs it. De La Cruz. It's still alive. Bachar again. Si Sari nasa likod. Nitura. Rally continues here. Cañete. Oh, Silva with a save. One-handed tap does it for Silva. Push by Navarro. Nandun si De La Cruz. Both teams not giving up. Bachar, two-handed push. Buhay pa rin! Miscommunication between Silva and Estrelier.
What a rally. Grabe yung coverage for both teams. Yun nga, dapat iwasan nilang mag-error. And yun nga, kanina, nire-remind kanina ni Coach O sa kanila na communication. And sobrang importante yun pag nagkakagulo na lahat. And usually, if yung hindi yung setter, magsaset, yung libero. Pero yun nga, dalawa sila nandun sa gitna.
Sila yung
it was a tough call for both of them.
So, Hiponia commits the service error. That's the first point of Letran here in the fourth set. Campos, who has been solid as a libero today. How about Erin Navarro?
Another corner shot by Erin Navarro.
And this time, with some power. Medyo malutong itong atake ni Navarro.
Kasi nakita niya kanina walang tao doon So sabi, sige, I know na kung saan ko ita-target yung bola.
5-1. Nat chooses Martin. Gets that one off the blockers. First attack point for Letran.
Yeah, we have to commend also yung pagpasok ni Martin.
She's always ready.
Yeah.
Itong si Yan Martin.
Netura tried to target the short kasi medyo ganda ng receive ngayon eh. Ganda ng reception ngayon ng San Beda and medyo nahihirapan sila ngayon yung Lady Knights sa depensa at sa receive.
Yun ang opposite ng kargadong serve. Ano? You still try to challenge the reception pero mas mahina at ilalagay mo yung bola sa harap. Yan Martin. So Martin is starting to warm up here.
Yeah, we have to commend Martin. Grabe yung receive niya. Reception kanina, perfect receives. And yung serve niya rin. Let's see.
That time it was a down-the-line hit for Martin. This time, she will come from the back. Pedural. Sari. Pedural. Habakon. It is with Silva. Estrelier. Back row push will not drop. Bachar puts it down.
Bachar is giving points to her team. Grabe, kanina medyo wala pa siguro siya. Hindi pa siya na-warmed up. But you can see, third set and now fourth set, tumutuldok na yung mga palo ni Bachar. And grabe, deep cross or some mid-cross.
Lefty hitter. Itong si Bachar. 7-3 now. Sari. That's a good pickup. Habakon! Found the open spot and San Beda is first to 8.
First
Technical timeout tayo. Magbabalik po kami.
Alam niyo ba na meron ding Kapuso Stars ang nag-aral sa NCAA schools? Ilan sa mga ito ay sina Yasser Marta na naging team B ng San Sebastian bago lumipat sa LPU. Si Anthony Rosaldo naman ay galing sa Arellano at si Rocco Nasino na naging Mr. Mapua pa. Mga perpetualites naman sina Kailin Alcantara at Shaira Diaz, habang tubong St. Benilde sina El Villanueva at David Licauco. Proud Bedans naman sina Sofia Ceneron, Christopher...
Here we are in the fourth set between the San Beda Lady Red Spikers and the Letran Lady Knights as they are severely down right now. Those Letran holders are wasting no time. According to Coach O, following the system is only the first step. Committing to your intention is the final. Dagdag niya pa, his players... Dagdag niya pa sa kanyang players, sayang ang kanilang tiyagaan sa defense kapag ang offense ay bumibitaw at walang determination. So in order to end this game at 4 sets, the Lady Knights simply need to have that sense of urgency sa kanilang mga atake. Your comments, Martin and Mel.
Thank you so much, Flo. Well, nangyayari ulit yung makasakit ng Letran, no? Third set natin, and you're talking about the sense of urgency. They need to have it now. They were able to close the gap here in the third set. So we actually expected them to have a little bit of the momentum, diba, going into the fourth. But it's not the case so far.
Pero nakahabol sila. It's just that nag-iba yung momentum din yung nag-service error. I mean, during that time, dapat talaga hindi ka mag-service error. And that changed the game and the challenges then ng both coaches. Kaya iba talaga, bilog ang bola, so you don't know.
That's right. Royce De La Cruz from the middle.
And then you can see kung yung adjustment din ng Lady Red Spikers sa lahat, sa palo, sa blocking, sa receive. Grabe yung coverage nila. Wala akong masabi.
They're on point.
Yeah.
In different areas right now.
They improved well.
Yeah.
Compared to their first round game. And even their libero, I want to commend also their libero. Grabe yung palo kanina na strong. Banyas is doing a great job sa floor defense.
And they are winning the long rallies as well.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a grinded out rally. Won by San Beda. It was Pedural who put an end to it. Too strong for Angel.
Service goes out.
5 to 10. Let's see what Letran can do here. Anthony Estrelier, veteran setter. Yeah.
And Flo mentioned na nire-remind ni Coach O paulit-ulit na yun nga, sayang nga yung magandang receive kung walang intention yung palo mo. So, dapat gawa ng paraan yung palo. Kung kaya mo paluin. Or kung kaya mo i-placing mo. And yun yung what we've noticed na nawala sa Letran compared to their first set and second set game.
That's right.
Medyo nawalan sila ng kumpiyansa sa offense and sa blocking.
Kaya nga nagpalasa na ng tao.
Na yun yung strength nila, yun yung strongest departments nila as a team.
Exactly. So, yung attempt ni Cañete na yun, had intention kahit mahirap yung attempt. Kasi kinaliwanan niya. Tapos, kinorner pa niya. Ay hindi, kin-cross court na niya.
Tsaka kahit po kayo mga palo sa side ng Lady Red Spikers, talagang pinapalo yung close to the antenna or sobrang low and fast set. Ginagawa ng paraan.
Ito, good sign for Judel Netura. Trying to get back to her old self here. Sari, again Campos, solid on the first ball. Combination play. Cañete puts it down.
What a comeback for Cañete after also mawala ka ng isang season. Alam mo bagay mo. And mukhang hindi naman siya nawala ng isang season. Grabe yung preparation niya for her comeback and for her last year.
That's right.
She has to make it count, diba? And yun yung ginagawa niya ngayon for the Lady Red Spikers.
And now, it is snowballing for San Beda. They are ahead by 7, 13-6. Coach O, tumawag ulit ng timeout.
Hindi nga sinasabi ko sa atin eh. You have to know what you're doing. Ang nangyayari, hinihintay natin mga kasama natin. Ano gagawin? You know naman dapat. Alam niyo yan eh. Pangalawa, bakit kayo magagampo ng serve dito? Ba't tayo tumagit dyan? At pangatlo, kapag na-depensa, tiyaga lang sa balikan ng bola, may mangyayari sa transition eh. Naiinip sa balikan ng bola.
Okay. Straight from Coach O. He wants adjustments here. They're down by 7. This is not what they showed in the first two sets. We thought they were going to sweep.
And that's a pretty different game, a pretty different Lady Knights that we see right now in front of us.
De La Cruz, activated by Estrelier. Good response after the timeout for the Lady Knights. This is Nat with a quick play. Setting up De La Cruz and catching that San Beda defense off guard. Hiponya, reverse set, Cañete with the retaliation. Rayan Cañete. Look at this. Pinaka-set up na huli yung dalawang blockers. Pista mo na para kay Cañete.
Tsaka ang tikas kasi ng palo ni Cañete. So talagang nakikita niya yung gitna ng yung may hole in the middle of the blockers. Ang galing niya doon. Since first set, consistent siya sa ganun.
Netura off the block. Judel with her second point. Here in the fourth set, a total of 10 points so far. And they need more of those.
Netura staying consistent sa palo, sa serve. Wow!
Service
Speaking
ace.
of.
Yeah. So, Judel Netura, after being silent for pretty much the entire set 3, she's back here in set 4 and she is delivering.
Yes, kasi binantayan yung top 2 scorers ng team eh. Binantayan si Sari and binantayan din siya during the first and second set. So ngayon, iba na yung binabantayan. So kailangan niya mag-step up ngayon for the team.
3 straight!
Another ace!
Wow! Netura single-handedly bringing back Letran here in the fourth set. Netura has 12 points, averaging almost 17 points per match. Yen Martin adds to the cause. Letran continues to roll.
11 serving 14.
3 straight points for the Lady Knights. And they're back within 3 as well. Ooh, faulty first ball.
Play.
Natalie Estrelier with a quick response. 4-zip run for Letran. And they are within 2. Coach Josh wants to talk things over.
First, dalawan lang muna natin yung first ball. Tatlo na yung tinapo natin. Diba? React. React tayo. Hindi naman ganun kabigat yung serve. So kailangan lang natin talaga gumalaw. Unahan natin bago pa tumawid dito sa atin. Dapat nandun na tayo sa posisyon. Diba? Then, tsaka tayo matake. Pasa lang muna. Pasa lang muna.
So they were ahead 13-6 earlier. So it's been a 6-1 run for the Letran Lady Knights, and it's fueled by the solid play of Judel Nitura. Dito sa set 4 natin, serving well, spiking well, nagahawa-hawa na. Martin is also getting involved, and even Nat Estrelier.
And for a team na may experience sa finals last season, iba yung kapit nila, iba yung maturity nila sa laro. Kasi parang domino effect yan eh. Pag isa may magandang puntos, magdo-domino effect na yan. And yun yung nangyayari ngayon sa Letran Lady Knights.
Yeah. Lady Knights are knocking on the door. Down by just a point, and this is too strong. Wow, Letran ties it up. 14 all.
They're taking it easy, they're scoring, you know, they're being patient right now, making one score at a time.
Yeah.
And it started with Judel Nitura.
Yeah. At ito naman yung sagot ng San Beda. Of course, that's how they started. It was Erin Navarro getting activated.
And Erin Navarro cutting off the momentum as usual.
Yeah.
Siya talaga yung silent killer, taga-cut ng momentum din kapag nasa front line siya.
That's right. Petural. They go to Martin. Popped up by Habakon. Rayan mula sa likod. Estrelier to Martin again. Returned to sender.
Point for San Beda.
A block point for the Lady Red Spikers, and they string up a couple of points. That allows us to go to our second technical timeout.
Kung sa Season 99 ay may new heroes of the game, nitong unang siglo ay meron ding OG heroes ang NCAA. Hindi lang kasi mga sports legends at mga sikat na celebrities ang naging bunga ng NCAA schools, kundi pati na rin ang mga pambansang bayani ng Pilipinas at dating presidente. Produkto ng Kolehiyo de San Juan de Letran ang mga revolusyonaryong sina Apolinario Mabini at Emilio Jacinto. Ganun din ang mga dating presidenteng sina Manuel Quezon, Sergio Osmeña at Jose P. Laurel. Si Ramon Magsaysay naman ay produkto ng JRU. Si Fidel V. Ramos na nakapag-high school sa Mapua at si Rodrigo Duterte na nag-aral sa LPU at San Beda Law School.
Our courtside reporter in the first game here in the second round. San Beda versus Letran. And so far, here in the fourth set, San Beda is able to maintain this 2-point lead, although tumabla na kanina itong Letran Lady Knights. Nakahabol na. Yen Martin. Yeah, a little under the ball that time.
Substitution for the Lady Knights.
So it resulted to an attack error. Ito na, si Gia Makilang. Medyo matagal yung rest nito ni Gia. No? And that's because of the play of Yen Martin. Offense and defense kasi yung pre-provide doon ni Martin. But we remember, first set, Makilang, 7 points kagad yan. Habakon. Silva was there. Makilang. Denied. One more time. Got the deflection. Nice save by Cañete. Habakon! Finding the open spot.
Grabe yung down the line hit niya. Kanina pa yan. Hindi niya derepensahan kasi lagi nilang kino-cross court yung palo. So umuusog yung depensa ng Letran and then biglang ida-down ni Angel. So yun nangyayari ngayon sa depensa ngayon. Nababasag yung depensa ng Lady Red Spikers, yung depensa ng Lady Knights.
Yeah. So that run earlier by Letran is countered by a 4-0 attack here by the Lady Red Spikers. Make that 5-0. They re-establish their lead, 19-15.
I just noticed every time na mag-hook to score si Angel, umaangat ulit yung puntos ng Lady Red.
Ito,
Lady Red
out by Coach O.
Ito ba yung short ball na yun? Saan mo pa kay Sari? Ikaw kukuha ng short ball na yun. Trabaho tayo. Kinakalimutan natin yung trabaho natin. Hinihintay na lang natin yung atake. Pag umatake tayo, isip natin mo mapupuntos ka agad. Kailangan natin trumabaho. Lumalayot na naman. Kailangan diyang gumalaw sa depensa.
5-0 run by San Beda here. That's what Coach O wants to address. Dahil bumibitaw sila dito. Nakabalik na. Bumitaw ulit. Hindi nagtuloy-tuloy para sa Letran.
Yeah, like what I've mentioned kanina, medyo basag yung depensa nila and yun yung ni-remind ni Coach O during the timeout. Depensa muna. Kasi pag walang depensa, wala din opensa.
Napal. No. Habakon. Joust. That is won by Napal. So 15-19 Napal on the second try here. Meeting up top with Angel Habakon. I don't think it was a stare down though. Doon lang dumireksyon yung tingin niya.
Unintentional.
Unintentional, yeah. Sari. Habakon, nakabuelo. Off the block, it's good. It is 20-15 for San
Good
Beda.
bawi. Nakabawi siya.
After getting
Great set.
That's the smarts of Angel Habakon. Saw she was covered on the cross court. Check out na lang.
Check out or mag-a-adjust siya sa down the line.
Machar. Silva, faulty first ball here. We rarely see that from Silva. Hiponya. Angel. Ball is still alive. Sari puts it down.
Sari with that down the line hit. Kasi kanina pa siya nag-cross court and bantay sarado na yung deep cross niya and yung long cross niya eh. So great adjustment there sa offense ni Sari.
I haven't seen a lot of down the line attacks from Vanessa Sari. Hiponya. Habakon! Di umabot. Short on the attempt. A little too soft on the approach. 17-20. 2 straight points para dito sa Lady Knights. Can they catch up again? Over-received! Regalo para dito kay Vanessa Sari.
We are back in the same situation from the last set. Nagito yung nangyari rin. Puro over-receive or misreceive. Kaya dumidikit yung Lady Knights sa Lady Red Spikers.
Again, we've been mentioning it since the start of the coverage. That's one of the biggest strengths of Letran. They're serving, but Angel has an answer. 21-18 now. San Beda is trying to force a 5th set.
Are they gonna close this set? And mag 5-setter game tayo?
Buena mano sa season 100. at least in the second round. Sari! Oh! Powerful strike right here from Vanessa Sari. Preventing a full momentum swing. $21 points now for the rookie. Cañete! Wow! That was...
Wow, great adjustment there. Fast and...
Yun yung pinakamanipis na down the line.
Oo.
Di ba?
Ang nipis talaga ng palo ni Cañete. You really have to give it to her. Grabe. Lumulusot sa mga blockers, ang tatagad ng blockers ng Letran. Lumulusot pa rin yung mga palo niya. Nakita niya sobrang solid block. So, down the line hit.
So, net touch yung i-challenge dito ni Coach O. And the Letran na bench. 21-19. Tignan natin. Kanina may nakita. 2 instances already. Off a block touch and net touch.
Thumb yung isa naman pinky. Ano kaya naman?
Ano kaya ngayon? Na ano lang dapli sila.
Yeah. Pero ang galing. Ang galing kasi nakikita nila yun.
So, eagle eyes to mga coach natin. We'll see though. You're looking at the Letran bench. Those are their players. Eto, tignan natin kung may net touch nga ba. Of course, we're looking at this. Meron. Yep, there was a touch. That was very clear.
Yeah.
After the attempt.
Yes, challenge successful.
So, instead of a 3-point lead for San Beda, it's down to a 1-point advantage.
Score is now 21-20.
The Lady Red Spikers.
On deck to serve.
And Colendra.
Great call there by the Lady Knights.
It's a good serve. Cañete. Tumayaw. Sets up Sari here. That bounces off the net, but it goes in.
Ball is in.
Muy buenas.
That wasn't the best down the line hit, but a point is a point. And now we're tied up to 21-21.
Vanessa Sari with her 22nd
Wow.
point. Man.
Last game, 21 points. And now 22 points.
Nakilang from the back row. Too much heat. And Letran pulls ahead. 22-21. Coach Josh calls for time.
Score is 22-21. Now.
Nakasahulog ka. Sige lang. Akin yun.
Spiker. Discarte lang. One stop lang muna tayo. Isang pasa lang muna. Kailangan kontrolado lang muna yung pasa. Intindihan? Isang pasa lang. Then execute tayo ng play. Dalawang spikers gamit ng pipe. Go. Isa lang. One stop lang tayo.
Okay, balik sa ating laban. That's interim head coach Joshua Noda. Down by 1 are the Lady Red Spikers. This has been an 8-point turnaround here in the 4th set, with San Beda leading it by as many as 7 earlier. Pero Letran, gumawa ulit ng run dito.
Yes, and iba na yung body language nga ng Letran.
Yeah.
They started talking to each other. Yung nire-remind sa kanila ni Coach about communication.
That's right. Oh! This will be sent across. Cañete. Set up for Letran. Sari! Denied! Whoa! The Lady Red Spikers respond.
Substitution for the Lady Red Spikers, number 4, Yo for number 17.
How about San Beda?
Score is all 22.
Even after a faulty receive.
Yeah, and great block there by Bedural.
Yeah. 22-all. That's Byong serving. Tumayaw. Push by De La Cruz. Popped up. Here we go. Tumayaw with the 1-2. And again.
That's her 3rd point of the 1-2 play. And iniiba-iba niya. Kanina sa gitna. Ngayon, nasa right side of the court. At sobrang baba nung 1-2 play niya. Mahihirapan talaga yung mga dumedepensa.
At 3 out of 3 siya sa mga 1-2 plays. So far, doing it in the crucial stretches as well. Cañete fights back. Tabla ulit tayo, 23 all.
Palitan ng puntos ngayon. Tingnan natin kung sino ang makakauna sa 25.
We'll see. Tumayaw, sends it to Makilang! And again, San Beda denies it. Now they are at set point.
The Lady Red Spikers blockers are working hard sa defense sa net. 2 straight points na solid block.
And they finish it off. Tumayaw. Oh, De La Cruz. Gia with the ad-lib. Makilang puts it in.
Gia Makilang.
14 points now for Makilang. And she forces an extension here in the 4th set.
Ang gulang ng ginawa ni Makilang doon. Kasi usually, yung tip niya sa front line lang eh. Pero ngayon nilagay niya dun sa down the line. So who would have thought, right?
Yeah. Second extended set. Cañete. No. Tumayaw. Ooh, Colendra with the error. It is back with San Beda.
A bit of miscommunication there sa dalawang backliners.
Here we go. It is with Rayan Cañete. Oh, nice serve. Tracked down by Sari. Makilang is denied. Ball is still alive though. Sari will try from the back. San Beda will set things up. Pachar. Silva was there. Tumayaw to Makilang. Cañete with a save. Angel. No. Tumayaw. Back to Makilang. And she refuses to give up.
And knowing that she came off from the bench. Grabe. Siya ang nagpapaangat niya ng Lady Knights during this time.
15 points now for Gia Makilang. Then started this game. Short playing time in set 3. She's back here in set 4 to carry her team. Here is Habakon. Denied. And Letran is now at match point. Angel is checked.
The Lady Knights are showing their strength now. Bumalik yung blocking nila tsaka spiking.
Match point situation. It is Tumayaw starting the rally. Campos. Hiponya. Put down by Navarro. Oh, Letran is looking for a catch and throw. Pero hindi ito ibibigay.
Usually, iko-contest talaga yung mga ganyan, pero malakas lang talaga yung kamay niyan. Ang bilis kasi ng flick ng fingers niya, kaya it's not a violation.
So, 26 all.
Now serving for San Beda, Alison Castillo.
Castillo on deck. Tense moments here in the 4th set. Tumayaw, Tunapal. Again, the blockers stationed right in front of her. Hiponya. Angel will rise. Denied. Hold on. Ball goes in.
Now they're contesting because I see the linesman outside, but the referee said inside.
Video challenge request by San Beda University.
So we'll see inside,
Ball in, ball out.
outside, ball in, ball out. Ang sisilipin natin dito. Kasi yung linesman, tama ka. Nag-eye to eye yung first referee natin tsaka yung linesman. And ultimately, it was, the first referee's decision that was made official.
I think this is the most challenges that I covered in my
Talaga.
Parang every set talaga meron.
Meron.
Pero you have to make the most out of it, di ba?
Maximize.
Yes.
Kasi lalong ganito, dikitan.
Oo.
Di mo, malay
It
mo.
it can
Di ba?
set the tone of the game.
Yeah. At saka, malay mo meron. Di ba?
Is it in or
Yeah.
out?
That's what we're trying to see here. On your screens are the Lady Red Spikers.
Both teams are in the same energy right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
So sino lang talaga ang makakauna dun sa 28 mamaya or maybe more?
Yeah.
Kasi yung kaninang game, 30 what? 36?
29. 29-27.
29-27.
Yeah, 29-27. And, well, if you're a San Beda fan, this is a great sign for your team.
Yes.
You know, it doesn't look like that they're the only winless team right now. I don't think they're thinking about that.
They're just
They look
playing
very solid.
their game.
Yeah. And of course, it also helped that Angel is back on the floor for them.
Yeah, may kita natin kung gaano kalaki yung effect niya sa team
Yeah.
when she's inside the court.
Hindi lang yung scoring niya. Yung, tama ka, yung presensya niya talaga. It uplifts this whole team.
Yung leadership niya.
Yeah.
Talagang kaya niya buhatin yung team niya kapag down din.
And her emotions on the court. Kasi kahit down sila, siya, sa kanya
Yeah.
magsisimula.
Yeah, you need to have that player. I think every team has that one player na talaga grabe yung emotions and nakakatulong talaga siya. Now we're just waiting.
This is an extended review as well. Probably our longest wait for a decision. So tignan natin, talagang binubusisi nila to. Do they have an angle to determine this call? Because I think that's what they're trying to look at here. Yung talagang definitive na angle that can tell us if the ball went in or out.
And you can see the players are jumping and trying to warm up yung hindi mawala yung momentum nila.
So, inconclusive yung challenge na yun. So, the point will be given to the Letran Lady Knights. So, that's the reason. Hindi sila nakahanap ng, of course, the right angle and the right view to determine the call. So, ang nakasignal sa San Beda kanina, if it's inconclusive, isn't a replay.
Yeah.
Di ba? Okay.
Score is all 26.
Okay, so it is a replay. 26 all.
And we are tied up again.
Yes.
Kung kanina nag-29-27, baka posible din mag-29.
Hindi malayong mangyari yan. Ni-request ni Mel eh. Sabi niya 5 sets daw. Of course, Letran wants to end it here. Okay, 26 apiece. 26 apiece here in the fourth set.
Score is 27-26.
Oh no! Hold on! It's 27-26 in favor of Letran. So match point na. Itong Lady Knights. Oh, Gia! Commits the service
Not
error.
now. That's what I've mentioned a while ago. Yung kanina din, nung third set. Service error during, I think that was 26 all.
Yeah.
Tapos ngayon, now it's 27 all.
Again, yung stoppage na yun ng challenge might have frozen the server.
Yeah, kaya kailangan mag-warm up ka pa rin eh, or
Correct.
tumakbo-takbo ka eh.
Yeah.
You need to keep on moving during challenges. Kundi lalamigin ka talaga.
27 all. It is Bachar starting this rally. Crucial serve coming up. Picked up by Makilang. Oh, that's near the net. And San Beda pulls ahead.
That's a double violation.
Point for San Beda.
Yeah, that.
Over-receive. And then medyo mahirap siya. You can see, ayan, medyo nag-lean back and double. That's a double violation.
And it is because of this loaded serve by Bachart. That time, a better first ball. Sari puts it down. Wow.
Sari doesn't want to end it yet.
Vanessa Sari with 24 points across her name.
What a promising rookie.
28 all. Napal to serve. Pedural. Slide push. Letran keeps it alive. Set up for San Beda. They go to Habakon, who goes wide. San Beda is looking for a touch. It will not be given. Letran is back at match point.
Tinry ni Angel yung kaninang check-out ball para sure point.
Napal. Back to Angel, they go. Bumalik. Angel again. Checked. Campos, Habakon will ad-lib. Tumayaw. Sari. Cañete with a dig. And it's an error on the Lady Red Spikers. So the Lady Knights will take set 4 and the match. They take this one 30-28. Hold on. Teka. Nag-extra na ako. Wait lang. May review.
Just to be sure. Kasi sayang din eh. From the side of the Lady Red Spikers.
Yeah. So Coach Josh utilizing.
Yeah, maximizing all the help that they can get.
Wow, this game had everything. Para na tayong nag-set 5 din. Diba? Couple of extensions, set 3, set 4. If you guys were not able to tune in, set 3 natin 29-27.
So totoo nga yung 29.
Oo nga. Teka lang. Baka mag-30 na tong Letran. But again, the Lady Knights were tested today. They're the #1 team right now, being tested like this. If you're Coach O and you overcome this, matutuwa ka. Pero you have a lot of
lessons.
Yeah, lessons and things to improve in training. But the way they showed their resilience, determination to get back in sets, you have to commend that if you're Coach O.
And you also have to commend the other team as well.
Ito na. Was there a touch? Okay. Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. There was a touch. So, that is a definitive angle. And the Lady Knights take the match in 4. They win set 4, 30-28, and they continue with their winning ways here in season 100. 8-2 na. Etong Letran Lady Knights, the Lady Red Spikers are still winless in 10 or after 10 games. Our best player of the game, 24-point explosion by Vanessa Sari today. Super rookie netong Letran Lady Knights. This is the final score. Letran wins it in 4 sets, 3-1. Mel, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. But we're not yet done. That's just the first game. In a few minutes, we'll head to our second one today. The defending champions are in action. The Benilde Lady Blazers will face the JRU Lady Bombers. Sa ating pababalik dito sa NCAA Season 100.